thing. It says
Put it
start.
back in.
Oh my goodness, we're live.
We are. Where are we live? Everywhere. YouTube.
Everywhere.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. YouTube, the only place that matters, right, man?
Yeah.
Wonder how many people are going to get freaking headaches from it clicking back and forth between us on here.
Is there a click?
Well, I mean it's switching back and forth between our webcams.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So let me go ahead and someone's watching. Why is someone watching?
Someone's watching. Hey.
You can do so much better things with your time. All right. So let me make sure that it's going. Let me make sure it's going good real quick.
When the going's good, get going.
And
if it's not going good, keep going anyway.
Oh yeah, we're live, my mans.
Cool.
Hold on a second. Let me make sure. I'm gonna watch it on my computer.
Oh, that's gonna be really weird.
Oh, it's freaking weird, dude.
And meta. I don't like that.
Oh gosh, that's gross.
Yeah.
All right. Cool,
Does it keep switching back all the time?
Yeah, I'm not in the lower left-hand corner or right-hand corner on ours. I think that's just a preview thing. So it just keeps clicking between us, which is weird, but whatever. I mean, it's what you have to do.
Yeah, so, I guess so.
Okay.
It's a bit rougher.
All right, so I think we're just about ready to get started. So if you kind of watched or read the title for the video, this is going to be us kind of talking about the 10 years the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been to a thing and how it's, it's all led up to what's happening on Friday, which if you don't know, Justice League is coming out, and it's going to be the culmination of all Marvel.
I literally thought the video froze for a minute, and I got very scared. Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, Infinity War is coming out, and it's promised to be like the culmination of 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, except for maybe the TV shows. I don't know. Marvel politics are weird. So yeah, we'll kind of just talk about the MCU and some of our favorite stuff from it. I don't know how long it'll last, but it'll probably be boring. So just saying.
Yeah.
Totally.
Super all right. Boring.
So Chase, why don't we go ahead and first of all, I'm going to start with you. What movie's your favorite out of the MCUs thus far?
Okay, well, there's a special place in my heart for Iron Man, obviously.
The first one?
Yeah.
Isn't your first one Iron Man 2 your favorite?
Yeah, no, that's totally my favorite. I just really think not only in the Iron Man trilogy, but in the entire MCU, it just really stands out. That briefcase suit scene was just incredible.
Okay, that actually was pretty awesome. And
then everything else just
bad movie, but you're naming good stuff from
it. And then, but it's fine. I'm fine. It's okay. I'll manage.
I mean, they retrospectively made it better by having the senator that was in it actually turn out to be Hydra in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, but I mean, that's cool. That's a cool thing about having a giant universe like this is you can make like tiny things stronger in like little minute details in other shows, which we might get into a specific example when we get to talking about Agent Carter, but because we are going to talk about TV shows as well, because that is a part of the MCU. So
yeah, I mean, they even said it. They were like, "Yeah, it's a part, but like, not a big."
It's in a corner. Yeah. About sort of. I don't know. I miss the days when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. actually tied in, because in season 2, whenever Age of Ultron was about to come out, they ended it right before.
That is
sorry.
That looks great.
Yeah. Yes. It's funny because you're wearing a DC. Oh well, I'm wearing a DC shirt because I'm wearing.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, you do realize this is going to be on the internet forever, right?
I'm already a celebrity, Joe. It's fine.
All right.
What's up, guys? Superheroes rule. I'm a nerd.
Oh my gosh! You actually just spat on my face.
Man.
Like legit, she did. Can you shut my door back? I think that's a yes. I don't know. But yeah, so
We'll see eventually.
What's he even saying? I don't even know. I don't remember what I was saying, dude.
I don't either. I got lost in Wonder Woman.
Wander Woman. All right. Hey, by the way, if anybody's watching, because it says we have 3 viewers, which is quite interesting. You can actually talk in the chat, and we'll be able to see it. So if you ever
And
have
we'll
something,
definitely have
add,
to. Yeah, we'll definitely have to acknowledge your existence because
you're actually watching this.
There's
trash.
only 3 of you, so just keep that in the brain.
So yeah, you want to kind of just start at the beginning and kind of talk about, I don't know, where it's come from, like, I don't know, out of the ashes the phoenix rised, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
All right, so kind of talking about, I guess, like the history before we get to Iron Man, which is probably what people are actually interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Can't freaking talk. So before that, Kevin Feige was this. He was like a a producer on like the other I keep saying like because I'm stuttering.
Oh no, don't stutter.
Other Marvel movies that weren't, you know, Marvel Studios or whatever, X-Men, Spider-Man, stuff like that, and he had this idea where he was like, you know, he had this idea of, hey, you know, let's use the comics for reference and stuff like that, because, you know, they really didn't beforehand, they really hardly ever like actually did stories from the comics or whatever. I mean, if you look at movies like Blade, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, they just had recognizable villains and things like that and just kind of tossed it in there. They didn't really do stories. It wasn't really even for for X-Men, they didn't actually do like a story line until Days of Future Past, and even that's not really, it's not really Days of Future Past.
Right.
It's just kind of got the title. It's kind of like how Age of Ultron just has the title.
Mm-hmm.
But
yep, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, because Age of Ultron.
Can we take the title and then change literally everything else about it? Is that cool?
I mean, Age of Ultron's a pretty dang lit title. So
I mean, yeah, I'd take that title.
It's basically what they're doing with Infinity War anyway, because technically the Infinity War story is completely different, but they're using the Infinity Gauntlet story as far as we know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it was after bad movie after bad movie after bad movie. I think it was around 2007 whenever he finally decided, or like 6 or 7 or whatever, whenever he finally decided, like, okay, this is enough. We just made X-Men 3, The Last Stand, which was horse poopy.
Yeah, no, that's
and Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer, which was really bad, and Spider-Man 3.
Yep, all pretty bad films. All
pretty garbo films. Yeah, it's bad.
The short form of garbage.
Garbaggio. So. So they had the idea to start a Marvel Cinematic Universe, and people legit like laughed in his face because he was like, that's never going to work. That's not something you can do. Our hero of the story, Mr. Kevin Feige, against all odds, decided to make an Iron Man movie anyway, and he got freaking Jon Favreau to do it. Notable director of Elf.
Hey man, killed it. He
freaking slayed the movie. But I mean, it's kind of just awesome just even hearing about the production of the first Iron Man movie, just because I mean, the script and Paltrow and all them talking about how to keep up with the improv that Downey was doing.
Yeah.
And the reason they actually even hired Robert Downey Jr. in the first place, because Jon Favreau was like, no, I like the idea. Had a checkered past, and he was just, you know, he'd been out of rehab and stuff like that recently, got himself clean because he was very much not clean earlier.
Oh yeah,
but
very much.
Yeah, it was
soaking wet in mud and dirt and poop and pee and Yeah.
That's just really gross. Thanks for adding that.
And a
Appreciate
lot
it.
of drugs. Mainly drugs, probably.
Well, yeah, he was arrested like driving with the top down. I think he was naked, and he was holding a Wonder
snowing.
Woman costume for some reason.
That's so great.
That's a real story. That's real. But and so they were looking at people to get for Iron Man. Keep in mind they've been trying to make an Iron Man movie for a while. Like in the '90s, they were going to make an Iron Man movie starring Tom Cruise. That would have been.
I remember that.
Bad.
Yeah. Well, this is '90s Tom Cruise though.
Well, the thing is that he wanted the gold plate to be translucent so you could see his face at all times while he's on screen. Yeah, it's gross. Gross. No. But so let's just kind of talk about the movie now. I mean, it's technically the most expensive indie film ever made because Iron Man 1 was basically an independent film. Honestly, like this before Marvel Studios was like a super huge billion-dollar making industry,
right.
And so, I mean, and technically speaking, Iron Man 1 is an independent film. So yeah, so let's kind of just talk about that. Chase, why don't you talk about the first time?
Okay, cool. Glitched out a little bit on the recording, or not recording, I guess the broadcast. But I'm just gonna keep talking as if you were. All right. All right, cool. So
okay, you're back.
I am back. Awesome. But yeah, no, I remember I illegally downloaded Iron Man.
Oh, that's something good that you should admit online. Good job, man.
To watch it. And I mean I bought it now. It's fine, okay.
It's fine, dude. Whatever.
Don't do drugs, okay? But
stay in school.
I loved every bit of it. Seeing the rise from don't be playing the sound.
I didn't mean to.
Call him out. Call him out in the chat. Call him.
Oh crap! People have been commenting, and I didn't even see it. Friggin' Brandon says, "Yes, I know I have better things to do, but I want to support the bro."
That's right.
He also said, "Yo, for real, Justice League this Friday." Dang it. And Caleb, oh my gosh, he's just. Oh, there's Dad. Okay, well, we've gotten 3 people commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb just has consistently said dab.
That's
so.
I think he's referring to the dance move and not the
Anyways, the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie dab. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think that's coming out 20 never. So I think that works out pretty good.
Hit him with that infinity dab. Caleb.
Yeah.
Dad says the greatest superhero of all time is Underdog. So there's that.
He's not wrong. He's not. I think.
Dude, we saw the Underdog movie in theaters together before I moved.
Yeah, I remember that.
Memories. All right, I'm gonna keep this up on my phone. Hopefully the chat keeps going.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. All right. So Iron Man 1. Pretty good. Loved it. Loved the rise from grace story. Love seeing how he overcame a lot, and just his intellectual properties being displayed. Full stop.
Oh yeah, I hear that. I mean, like. Let's be honest. Before the first Iron Man movie, Iron Man was like a freaking, I don't know, C-list character. Yeah. Who really cared about Iron Man before the movie came out? I mean, honestly, and this is coming right off the heels of Civil War. Civil War was the 2006 event in the comics. And it really did not have, because the movie, the way they did it in Civil War, the movie, they had it so it was more where you could understand both sides. It was very obvious that Iron Man's side was wrong in the comics because that's how. No, whatever. And so they had it much more balanced in Civil War, but like they freaking pulled the movie off, which is insanity. They made you care about a character that no one else had really ever heard of. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Obscurity when we get to Guardians, but that woof. But I think you're frozen.
Yeah, you're a little on the freezy side too.
I'm pretty sure it's because the dryer is going and that screws with your Wi-Fi. So
maybe I should turn my dryer on.
Mom, turn the what? No, okay. I'm
trying to record a video.
Mom, we're live on YouTube. Bring me my chocolate milk.
No. No. Too real. Press F for respect.
I think the first time I saw Iron Man is after we moved. I hadn't seen the movie because I think I was more interested in The Dark Knight that had just come out, and then I was also interested in the fact that I couldn't see it because I was 9, and I don't think they really wanted me to see Joker cutting smiles into people's faces. So,
right. No, I mean,
and they didn't want me to see that just yet. So, what was I saying? Right. No, we rented it. Can't remember if it was like a Redbox thing. I don't even know if Redbox was a thing at that point.
It might not have been.
It probably wasn't.
It was probably like Movie Gallery or Blockbuster.
Honestly, yeah, it was probably like a movie. Oh my gosh, I think it was because I remember where the Movie Gallery used to be in town. Holy cow!
Deep cut.
Dude, okay. Oh, and then someone. Who the mess is the Epic Jet?
Well, obviously, he's a jet who is very epic. Duh. Come on, man.
I think it's Ben.
I think you're Ben.
He has this weird obsession with the name Jet. So.
What is 5 times 3? Jet. All right, Ben. No. We talked about this. What about
Benjamin Honey? No. Did you take your Ritalin this morning?
What about okay, if Sarah has 5 jets, no. What if she has 4 jets? All right, that's it. I'm done.
Yep, Ben confirmed that it is him in the comments, so that's good that we're kind of roasting him in this video. A 12-year-old.
Yes.
I'm a good brother, man. All right, but yeah, so we watched it, and I remember getting like triggered at my mom because she in that scene in Iraq, I think it was Iraq, whenever he touches down and he starts blowing up his weapons and saving the people and everything for like the first time. Mom, that bit where like the gun things showed up on his shoulder and like shot all the people like at once because it targeted him. I remember Mom saying, Batman's not this cool. And I got so mad. So I was like, Mom, Batman's awesome. Stop.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm smarter now, so I know Batman's just a crazy rich guy in a bat onesie who beats up the mentally ill.
Right. Yeah.
Let's be honest. But okay, so and then the next movie was what? The Incredible Hulk?
Actually, I think The Incredible Hulk came before.
Nope.
No?
Check me. The facts. Dang. Check me. Do it. Do it.
Gross.
Google search it.
No, I don't want to.
No, but no, Iron Man came. I think Iron Man was May 2008, and then Hulk was July or June. One of the two.
Right.
Or August. I'm freaking. But I know Iron Man came
pretty
first.
Subpar movie. That's all we know.
Yeah, I actually really like The Incredible Hulk. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a really good. It's like the only good Hulk movie. It's a heck of a lot better than the 2003 one with Eric Bana.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot better.
Yeah, Hulk doesn't look like Shrek in the Incredible Hulk. So hey.
Yeah.
And I liked Edward Norton a lot as Bruce Banner, but you definitely could not see him being Hulk in like Ragnarok.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
No.
I don't think it'd work as well, if at all.
Well, see, that's the thing. Originally, Marvel wanted Mark Ruffalo to play him from the beginning, but Universal, who had the rights for the Hulk, which is, hey, we'll talk about the background for the movie. Woo! Universal, who had the movie rights for the Hulk at the time, they had to kind of partner with them so that they could even make a Hulk movie.
Right.
It's not necessarily that they have the movie rights; they just have the distribution rights. I think it was, or at least that's how it is now. I don't know how that's how it was then, but
right.
They were like, "Nah, we're putting Ed Norton in it because why not?" And I was like, because Marvel said to do it together. No, but I mean, this I guess is before they were such a huge trusted brand that studios like Sony would trust them with a really just burped. Would trust them with a whole movie. But so they made the movie. Incredible Hulk came out. I enjoy that movie, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird.
When's the last time you watched it?
A long time ago. It's definitely a long time ago.
I think the last time I watched it was like sometime during 2017, but it hasn't been that long since I've seen it. Right. And I liked it. So there's that. Heck of a lot better than Iron Man 2 and Thor: The Dark World, so.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's also better than all but one DC movie of the DCEU. Oh, we're starting this again.
No.
Man of Steel.
No.
Trash.
No.
Batman vs. Superman.
It's an MCU movie, sir.
Freaking Suicide Squad. Trash. Justice League was fine. I enjoyed
it. Yeah, that's fair.
Wonder Woman was good.
Yep.
I can't say I hate DC, especially when I'm wearing a Superman shirt. For a Marvel discussion, because I'm good like that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I really like The Incredible Hulk, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that they recast Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Ed Norton wouldn't have worked as well. Like even in the Avengers, it wouldn't have worked as well because Ed Wharton.
Ed Wharton. Yeah. He's good. Same dude, except he just got a bunch of warts on his face.
Oh, that's real gross, but that's exactly what I imagined too.
Like he turns into the Hulk, and instead of like just a bunch of them, it's just one really big one right on his forehead.
Don't make me wordy. You wouldn't like me when I'm wordy. Gross. It's gross.
That's too. Yeah, no, that was too far.
Nasty.
My bad.
Nastiness.
I won't bring that up ever again.
What, Ed Wharton? You won't bring up Ed Wharton?
I mean, no.
Okay, right. Moving on. So Iron Man 2 was the next one.
That right. Suitcase scene.
The suitcase scene was lit.
That's about it.
Also, even I enjoyed like the mansion fight where War Machine put on the suit and they fought. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
So the problem that arose with Iron Man 2 is that this is after Disney bought Marvel. See, in 2009, Disney purchased Marvel. So they, would have more stuff for dudes, like little boys, because, they had their Disney Princess line. I mean, what really did they have for guys? Really?
Not much.
Because I see tons of little boys playing with their Cinderella dolls. So, yeah, they decided, like, okay, well, we're gonna buy Marvel. And they did it for I don't know how much money, but it was a good amount.
Yeah.
It was after 2008 when they saw the success of Iron Man and everything. They heard Iron Man 2 was on the way, so they're like, all right, we're doing this. And then the studio meddling happened, which is the worst thing that could happen to almost any movie ever. That's why a lot of movies are just red hot garbage. Studio meddling happened with, I think, almost every single DC movie except for Wonder Woman. Especially Justice League. My goodness, you can watch and tell. So Disney kind of intervened and tried to make things too friendly for family friendly, whatever. I think they were originally going to do the Demon in the Bottle story, kind of play up Tony Stark's alcoholism, which would have been a very interesting story for Iron Man 2, but instead we got the movie that we got, which is.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible film. It's just not great, especially coming off of the first Iron Man movie. It's just kind of like a movie, and that stinks that it is the way it is. But I mean, that is the way it is. So
yeah, it's better now though. That's all that counts.
Oh yeah, totally. Because like Disney's actually trusting Marvel at this point. So Iron Man 2 comes out to not as great reviews because people were talking about how like, oh, it's trying way too hard to set up the Avengers, because Iron Man 2 was basically like a 2-hour trailer for the Avengers, to be honest. So people, talking about that and everything. And so Disney sees that and they kind of back off a little bit. So Chase, why don't we talk a little bit about Iron Man 2 real quick, just while we're at it.
All right. So disgraced scientist who supposedly came up with the arc reactor comes after Tony Stark. And then Joseph decides to gargle on some ish.
I'm sorry, it's just not interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the movie could have been a whole lot more interesting. They kind of combined the characters of Crimson Dynamo and Whiplash to make Whiplash in that movie.
Right.
Which is normal. I mean, they combine characters a lot in the movies. I mean, it's just kind of what they do. But
well, I mean, there's so many villains in those comic book stories that you kind of, if you really want to make a good villain, sometimes you can just, take a little bit of both and kind of.
A lot of them are real not good. Like, dude, don't you love the classic Spider-Man villain of the Hypno Hustler?
Yeah, he's like literally my favorite.
Freaking also the Spot.
Dude, I love the arm flinging man. I don't know if that's DC or not.
Flinging man?
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but it's the guy who can detach his arm and use it as a weapon.
Is that an actual real thing?
But yeah, I don't remember.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be like the super expert comic nerd here, and I don't know about the arm flinging man. Also the classic Daredevil villain, Stiltman, who is a man who has titanium stilts.
Hey, they're teasing him hard in that
Every
show.
single time they go to Melvin Potter's shop in Daredevil, you see
it's like
stilts
one
in
more
the background.
Piece. It's like one more piece.
And they keep having the guy who is Stiltman show up in the Netflix shows. Dude, what if they open season 3 of Daredevil like that? Just have him in a stilt costume and then just gets tripped by Daredevil, and that's the end. I would freaking
see. The funny thing is, like, you see him make that suit for Daredevil in like one episode, but like every single season he only gets one little piece of his suit back in there. So he either is like the worst, like I imagine him being like super simple and just being like not being able to make it, or just being super dramatic about it, and he like puts on the entire suit and then he extends the stilts out and he's only like 7 feet tall, and he
knows when the camera's coming. He's seen the script, so he's like, all right, I gotta put it on in the background. Let me put on the torso on top of the stilts.
He's like, no, don't come in. Later.
Wait. I'm trying to weld this on. Hold on. The cameras are coming. What are you talking about, cameras? Oh gosh, man. Crud, I was saying, what were you even talking about? It was just
Iron Man 2.
Right, yeah. So I don't know. Iron Man 2 was serviceable at best, honestly. And they've retrospectively made it better by saying that that was Peter Parker in the Iron Man mask. The kid at the end of the movie, they said that was totally Peter, which it totally wasn't until they had the rights for Spider-Man. And then it's like, now it is.
Right, yeah.
And you know what? The age works out, too. Because, I mean, it's 2010, about 7 or 8 years, depending upon who you ask before the first Avengers. Because, good Lord, that 8 years later in Spider-Man.
Yeah. That it really messes up the entire like, wasn't that the theory? Like, oh no, someone's really messed up here. And you froze, so I can't really hear you. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Are we back?
Well, this is working out just smashingly. Hey. All right. I heard you for like a straight up second. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh. Wait.
Hey. Oh, hey. Are you there? Can you see me? Can I see you? Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Are we back?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Something happened. I think I just got signed out.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
Understandable.
Whatever. What was I even saying? Because the thing it cut me off mid-sentence, probably.
Okay, Iron Man 2, we were talking about the weird villains. We were talking about the 8-year gap between.
Yeah, we were rambling about Homecoming.
Yeah.
Right. All right. But yeah, so Iron Man 2 is just meh. But yeah, they kind of made it better retrospectively with the senator from Winter Soldier and even the bit from Homecoming with it being Peter Parker and other tiny things like that. It's kind of they fleshed it out a little bit more. And I want Justin Hammer to come back because gosh dang, that man is awesome.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Okay, can you talk for a little bit? I want to make sure it's still clicking back to you because currently it's just holding on me and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed I kind of liked Justin Hammer. I wish it was more focused on him than it,
oh my gosh,
ended up being.
Internet checking up. Okay, hold on. Dude.
Okay, holding.
Okay, well, the internet's acting stupid again. I don't know what's going on.
I got you.
I feel like we're going to go out. I don't know what's happening right now. This is stupid. Why is this happening to me?
I had no idea, dude. It's a very weird situation.
Okay, wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness, finally. Oh, okay. We're good. Getting tired of this mess.
Get it.
All right, I think it's auto switching between us now. Finally, again. All right, sorry. What were you even saying? Again.
Sorry.
Are you kidding me with
What?
Hey. Oh!
It's just
What is happening to the internet right now?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm very confused.
I think that might be the problem.
What?
All right, you back?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Good lord, that was. I think. I don't know. Might be the fam using the internet a little too much. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's using the internet up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always great. But I don't know. Let's freaking move on from Iron Man 2.
Gotcha.
So next one is the first Thor film. All right. So Chase, what are you thinking about the first Thor film?
I enjoyed it. All around, just like a pretty good spectacle. I loved seeing like all the new stuff, like Asgard, and how they depicted all that. I liked. Yeah, no, I really like it's kind of like this Iron Man. Like I really love the fact that they just kind of brought him down to earth, and just gave him a nice little human walkabout. And seeing Chris Hemsworth as Thor was pretty great, even though he had those weird eyebrows going on.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he dyed his eyebrows blonde in the first Thor movie. Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird looking.
And his beard.
And his beard. Yeah, and it just looks weird in the first Thor. You don't notice it until you go back and look at it, and then it's like, ooh.
All right, because then like from the first Thor on, it looks fine.
Yeah. From like it starts in Avengers where he actually looks normal.
Yeah.
And then Dark
Give
World
him a
Avengers 2.
dirty blonde.
Yeah, a dirty blonde type of look.
Oh yeah.
But no, I really enjoy the first Thor film. I see people, hating on it a good few, like a lot, and it's stupid because I actually really enjoy that movie a lot. I think it's a pretty well-made film.
Yeah.
And they kind of did, the best at like kind of just introducing this really weird topic to an audience that probably wasn't ready for it yet.
Yeah.
Something like Asgard, and they, like they dropped him on Earth and everything. So what they should have done in the sequel is make it more so Earthless, kind of how they did in Ragnarok. Cough, cough.
Right.
But yeah,
just get that ball rolling early.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you made an entire movie without Earth in Guardians of the Galaxy, so you don't need it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to bring it down to Earth.
Yeah, I mean, it's space Vikings. I would much rather watch them do more space Viking-y things than watch them prance around the UK and the intern get an intern. So,
right. Yeah.
We'll talk about Dark World when we get to it.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Is Avengers next?
Captain America First Avenger. How dare you heretic!
Sorry, I completely skipped it.
I will slap you through the computer screen. Don't you disrespect my man like that again. Apologize. Apologize. So Captain America, the First Avenger. Oh, which, by the way, what was the first Marvel MCU movie you saw in the theaters?
Oh gosh, I think I came in late in the game. I won't even lie.
Boy.
All right, give me a rundown real quick, because I don't know the order by heart.
Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America: The First Avenger, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Guardians of the Galaxy, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War. Boom.
Okay, so
Which
it
one
was
did you see?
probably. I think it was Cap.
Really?
Cap 1. Yeah.
Oh, how about that? We're talking about this one now. My first one was Iron Man 2. I remember going
Yeah.
to see it when I was 11 because 2010 was a long time ago.
Jeez,
But
what?
gosh, yeah, it's funny how I start with Iron Man 2.
Mm.
And this is whenever I was a kid. I remember getting out of the theater and being like, guys, did Rhodey look different to you guys?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did he look different? Maybe it's just that he shaved. I don't know.
I mean, I really thought the facial hair was working for him, but then he just shaved it, and you know how some people just look like a completely different person without facial hair.
Yeah, I mean,
He
like
only had his mustache, and he just took it off, and he just became almost a different person. It was so
it's
so
crazy,
weird.
man. Like, I mean, honestly, like his face got smaller, seemed like a thinner dude, and everything. It was crazy what facial hair will do for you.
So good. So
Yeah,
good.
but yeah. So Captain America: The First Avenger, I think it is my favorite movie out of the entire first phase of the MCU. Which the first phase is from Iron Man to Avengers. That's phase 1 of the MCU. It is my favorite out of all of those. Is the first Captain America because gosh dang, is that movie good?
Oh yeah.
So Chase, why don't you talk about a little bit about what you thought about the movie?
All right. So for those at home, Captain America saves the world.
All the time, he saves it by looking so dang beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that much.
But no, let's see. It was
World War
probably the
II.
first time I've ever seen, well, yeah, it's World War II, so it was probably the first time I've ever seen anything like the scrawny Steve to bulky Steve. Like that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that happen on film.
Like CGI wise, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people go back and talk about how like I've seen people talk about how it looks, and I've seen some people say it looked bad, and I'm like, first of all, you're stupid if you think that looks bad because that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Second of all, 2011 is the year that Green Lantern came out. You want to talk about this movie having bad CGI? Go watch Green Lantern. No.
Right. Oh yeah. And I will admit, I was one of those people because I would see Chris Evans, you know, on the regular, just kind of normal, being huge, and then you see him, being a short, scrawny.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris Evans, if you look at him in the movie, he has a massive head. So
Oh,
seeing like a
well, yeah.
really big head on a small body in and of itself, if you just see that randomly, that's going to look really weird.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how people like that look in real life, though. Like more, their body just isn't properly growing. It's, it's kind of just how it is. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very realistic the way they made him look, and it's kind of awesome. Just the CGI and everything behind it. But yeah, so go ahead and keep going. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you. Defending the greatest movie of all time.
You're good. Yeah. So I honestly, my favorite part is probably the transformation. It's I could literally just watch that scene over and over again and be completely fine. But
dude, freaking yeah, that scene is awesome. The music swells and everything. It's just like like he's yelling and everything, and then like, Captain, are you all right? And then, like opens up. It's like bomb, 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 bomb.
It's like, so epic.
Yes, heroes. Hear what you're saying.
It looks so good.
America. Roadhouse. Woo!
I could see Steve doing that whenever he gets out of the chamber and he says Roadhouse, and everybody's like,
It's like, Captain, we're going
What?
to make you the New England Patriot.
we call him the Swayze. What? What? Are you sure? Maybe something more patriotic, like maybe Captain America. No.
We
The
call him
Swayze.
Captain Marvel. No, that's take. Okay.
How about
Can't do
Captain
that one?
Swayze?
Captain Schweiz.
Does that work?
We
No?
call him the Human Torch. Oh wait, sorry, excuse me. Oh my gosh, no, that movie actually.
Flame
No, that
on.
movie. Okay. Flame
my
on.
favorite meme was from the Civil War, where it was it's that scene from Avengers 1 where it's like Captain America and Iron Man arguing. But I can't remember exactly what he says. Oh yeah, I think it's Benedict is the better Sherlock.
Oh yeah.
And then he says, "Flame on, Johnny," and then it just shows up and it says the Civil War
Civil
title
War.
card. Oh, it's so good. Man.
Gosh, man, I don't know. Like that entire movie just makes me super happy, and I never have understood the hate for the first Avenger, because it's a really, I think it's my favorite out of all of the origin movies, and yes, that includes Black Panther.
Yeah,
I dig Black Panther. I think it might be a better made movie. Sure, might have a better story. I don't know, but I like Captain America more, probably just because it has a super awesome place in my heart. So, I mean,
right.
see that whenever I'm 12 and everything. That was like, it was at that moment that Joseph knew that this was going to be his man crush for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Oh man.
No,
That's
that
fun.
gosh, I feel like that's a moment right there that I can cut out of this video and do best of HPE. Friggin' America Roadhouse.
Yes. Oh man.
All right,
So
sorry, I cut
good.
you off talking about the movie though. You were talking about the chamber sequence.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely my favorite scene. But yeah, no, that's pretty much all I got for that. I'll let you take the back half.
Oh, I can take more than the back half. I will take the rest of the 90% of the discussion. No. Captain America was something that no one had faith in. Because you're titling your movie Captain America. And Captain America wasn't a character that a lot of people really liked in the comics. Like, don't ask me why, because he's so awesome. But he wasn't one that like a lot of people saw a lot, mostly just because people really only cared about the X-Men and Spider-Man and people like that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then, or not Marvel Cinematic, in the comics.
Yeah.
And then, Iron Man came out and all that stuff, and people started getting more into that and all that business. I think 2010 was around the time that the Extremis story came out, which they kind of loosely used in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Loosely.
Very loosely.
Yeah, it's super loose. Like one guy with Extremis took down Iron Man in the comics, and then like there's a bunch of army people with Extremis in Iron Man 3.
And then somehow he defeats everybody. But anyways, stories.
I like Iron Man 3. You shut your dang mouth. No, I don't know. But yeah, so like Captain America, honestly, that first movie is so good. Like I can't even touch. It's so good. I can't even like put thoughts together just because I enjoy it so much. I think it has, out of all of the Marvel universe, all of the movies thus far, still to now, I think it still has the best romance in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with that?
I can. For sure.
I mean, I feel like I think Nakia and Black Panther was good in Black Panther. But you know, you believe Pepper and Tony. Again, it's not my favorite just because, yeah. But the relationship between Peggy and Steve in the first Avenger was really good, and you know, by the end of it, you know, I'm like, actually, I almost cried in the theater, believe it or not. Mr. Emotional Dude who cries at everything, Joseph Gallion. Yeah, no, I wanted to cry in the theater because of right at the end, dude. This freaking, you know, don't you dare be late to our dance, all that. And he's like, I promise not to step on your.
I think he was gonna say hair. He's definitely gonna say hair there. Yeah, like he didn't want to step on her hair because she's such a bad dancer. She would trip and fall.
He died, but not really.
Nah, he just missed his chance.
Yeah, he just comes back and his girlfriend's 90-some. Isn't that good?
And is suffering from what seems to be Alzheimer's.
Yeah, I think it was Alzheimer's in Winter Soldier. Gosh, that was hard.
That was sad. That was rough.
Yeah, and then she freaking dies in Civil War.
That was also pretty
By the way,
rough.
we're talking spoilers for all this, just so.
Yeah, if you didn't notice already, everyone.
Why are you watching this if you haven't? If you haven't.
To be fair, I don't think anyone that hasn't seen any of the Marvel movies will be watching a video like this.
I don't think anyone who has a proper brain would be watching this.
Oh yeah, no, you got to be at least a little bit messed up.
Oh yeah, just like us. Hey, we're all friends here. No, but First Avenger was really great, and they really set up for the Avengers with the Tesseract and everything, and even Hydra and all that business that was then used a bunch more by even like Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, all throughout Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, you know, it really set up the Marvel Universe to be a lot bigger because, you know, it even went back to World War II and kind of keeps establishing it as, you know, a bigger universe because it's ever expanding outwards, sideways, everywhere. It's just boom, it keeps going. And so, like, I don't know, it's really cool that it's like that. But and then so now we bring ourselves to the history maker, Avenger. Which, by the way, actually back to the first Avenger because we can't even stop. Dude. They got Joe Johnston, like the Rocketeer and like Jumanji to direct the movie, and that was the perfect choice. Gosh dang.
Oh yeah.
And Alan Silvestri did the music, who also did the music for the first Avengers and is doing it for Infinity War. And the theme is iconic now, for me at least, because I just love that movie. And that's the problem with a lot of Marvel music is that they don't play the themes enough, you know? Yeah. At least I think that's one of the problems is that they don't play it enough because, like, I mean, you listen to a lot of movies and you hear the theme the same all the time, but like even in the Iron Man movies, they change it every single time. They get a different composer. Really, the only themes that have consistent thus far are Captain America, Avengers. Yeah. Ant-Man, sort of.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Yeah, Ant-Man, because even in like the whenever they announced that there was gonna be the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, you know, they had the dun 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 dun. I can play that on guitar because it's super easy to play, but
yeah.
I'm probably not. I want to do
look at it. No, don't do it.
We're doing it.
Don't do it.
I'll do it whenever we get to Ant-Man. It's okay. I'll wait. I'll hold off till we get to
Ant-Man. So you're
Ant-Man.
just going to sit with a guitar in your hands and not play it?
No, I'm going to set it down. It's lying in wait. It's lying in wait. Waiting for it. So Avengers. Chase, why don't you tell me about Avengers real quick?
So Goldilocks RoboCop, a guy on steroids, and that's pretty much it. Come together to defeat a guy with horns coming out of his face.
Do you like that? Is that a soundtrack?
Hey, yeah, but yeah, all right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. Like the only part of the Avengers I know is because I just picked that out and it's super easy to do.
Yeah.
I don't know the da 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 da.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
Right,
this
but yeah,
was
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, no, it was pretty sweet to see all those characters come together, just in general. It's pretty
totally.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all
the
I
Avengers
have.
really
Costumes look a
changed.
little weird.
Oh, freaking the costume for Captain America. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit
That's
off.
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
We don't
This
talk about the first
bicycle
Avengers
helmet,
costume.
Captain America.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, the thing about like the Avengers is that was cinematic history. Honestly, that had never anything like that had never been done before.
Mm-hmm.
They combined all these different franchises and brought them together for the first time together on screen. I mean, heck, they never even made a Justice League movie to that point. Like they still hadn't done anything like that before, and it was the first Marvel movie to make over $1 billion. So there you go.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, just looking back on it, I think about how fondly I think of that movie because it was such an experience. I think I was 13 whenever we went and saw the movie, and I was looking forward to it so much, dude. And gosh, man, I was just really excited for that movie going into it because it's the first time you ever see any of these characters together, and I was just ready for my next fix of Captain America in my life. So, by the time that we got to it, I think I went with 2 different friends and my family and one of my friends' like parents.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a huge group because again, it was the Avengers. It was awesome. My parents know nothing, and like my family doesn't really know all that much about superheroes except for what falls out of my mouth on a consistent basis. But they love the movies because they're good. So, I mean, heck, they even like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., even though they need to freaking catch up on the new season. Even Chase does. Because he ain't been watching season 5. He ain't going to be on Netflix until like July.
Dang. Told you.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know about July because that was whenever the last season ended, but they haven't. Oh, no, July's not that far away, so it might be July. So.
Yeah.
Were you coughing?
Yeah.
Thank you for muting. That was actually really appreciated. Although I wouldn't do that.
Well, if I do it, my microphone goes out. So.
Oh, you got a point.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, no. Avengers was cinematic history. Whenever everyone doubted that it could happen, I remember watching a bunch of videos beforehand before it came out, just talking about the idea of it and how it wouldn't work because it's after all of this time, like the tones of Captain America and Iron Man and Thor, it won't combine, it won't work, it won't whatever. And I was thinking like, gosh, maybe they're right. And then the first trailer for Avengers came out, and I was like, no, they're wrong.
No way.
And yeah, it made cinematic history because something like that had never happened before, and now everyone is scrambling to make a cinematic universe out of everything, like the monster movie universe that Universal is trying to do, starting with The Mummy. Yep, how did that go for you, fam?
It's already failing.
Yep, it failed with the first one.
Yep, that's always a great start to a great franchise.
Oh, it's kind of how Man of Steel was. Oh!
I was getting ready to say just ask Warner Bros. So good.
Oh
So
gosh, but
good.
you know what? Like, let's not stay. I mean, what else can you really say about Avengers? Then it's just
Phenomenal.
it's an awesome time. Like, it is an experience, and it's just a fun movie. Like, it's like a Saturday morning cartoon for everyone. It's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. That's exactly what it should be, because it's the first time you see all of these awesome superheroes and these characters that you've liked come together on the screen for the first time. And this is before like they had Spider-Man or anything like that, and they still made it work.
Yeah.
So I think that's crazy that they still made it work without having the characters that were huge of theirs, like the X-Men and Spider-Man and stuff like that. They still made this movie. And gosh, man. All right, so
I got
on
you.
the heels of Avengers, the following year came Iron Man 3. Chase, why don't you go ahead with Iron Man?
I don't like it.
Explain.
I thought the villain was very forced. Hated the fact that the Mandarin wasn't actually the Mandarin. Although it was kind of funny.
It's Trevor Slattery. The best thing. Korean drum. Ole, 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 ole.
Yeah,
They're trying to figure out where a terrorist is. You just, how do they get you to do all this? 3 words, man. Lovely drugs. Too good. Too good.
God, I wasn't a fan. I just didn't like it.
Well, that's fair. I mean, it's understandable not to like it, but I don't think it ruins the movie. I think it's still a good movie in and of itself.
Yeah, I mean, I love the last scene.
Yeah,
for sure. Like
with
big fight sequence.
all the suits, dude. Yeah. That's so cool. Gosh, man.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoy Iron Man 3. I'll be honest. I enjoy that one a lot. I've never understood why everyone is like, it's a terrible movie, because it's not.
I think Pepper should have died.
I don't know.
I think she should have died. For sure.
Should probably die in Infinity War. I'm gonna be honest. Let's be real here. I'm running out of liquids to consume, Chase.
I hope so. Well,
unless she becomes rescue.
There.
She might become rescue. For those who don't know, in the comics, Pepper Potts has a set of armor that was called Rescue that Tony Stark designed for her in emergency situations. I wouldn't mind that.
What if that's the armor that... Well, no.
No, that's not that same armor.
That's not it. That's not it. For sure. No.
But, gosh, and Tony has the chest piece back in Infinity War. But...
Yeah, it makes me wonder.
I think it's because the suit's in it. You notice how like it's like the Black Panther suit now, where it makes it, you know, grows basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it comes out of there. Like, I mean, the man has a giant hole in his chest, assumedly. So
might as well put something in there, you know. I mean,
oh no. Did you drop?
Watch him just be like, where are my keys?
He's just like, found them. Wait, hold on.
Has to go through that entire process of like taking everything out.
Has to like friggin' checks under the couch and everything, and then he's eventually like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, there they are. By the way, I have a little Ant-Man bobble.
Nice. Or it's like the old piggy banks where you had the screw in the bottom and you had to like shake the change out. So he just has to like stay bent over and just like shake himself super hard. Or whenever you get a guitar pick stuck in a guitar and you're like, I just saw it.
That is the worst thing in the world. You have to bounce it out from the inside. It's like, Bruce, I need you to turn into the Hulk. Why, Tony? Why? Look, okay.
Don't
I
ask
dropped my
questions.
debit card
Just
inside of
do
myself.
it.
Oh my gosh. But no, I really enjoy Iron Man 3. I think it's a good movie, and it did do a good job of establishing that Iron Man is Iron Man even without the suit. Which I dug. For me, it helped Tony Stark's character a lot more after Iron Man 2 kind of friggin' ruined it.
Yeah.
Because Iron Man 2 made him a bit too much of a butt nugget for my tasting. I mean, he just became really unlikable in Iron Man 2. But Iron Man 3 kind of helped that, and the first Avengers as well.
Yeah.
It just, it helped out with that. But so the next film is Thor: The Dark World.
Ugh. Listen, if you guys want to see our point of view, go watch the commentary.
Yeah, so we made a commentary track for that, which, by the way, we're making commentary tracks when we're together. We made 3. We did Batman versus Superman, Batman and Robin, and Thor: The Dark World. You can kind of hear our entire thoughts on Thor: The Dark World if you just listen to that, or you can turn it on, start it off with the movie, watch it with us, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe don't, because it's boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The movie's really boring, and there's periods of silence in the commentary because we don't know what to say, because we're just like waiting for anything to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Best part of that movie is whenever he hangs Mjolnir on the coat hanger. That's funny. And that was improv by Hemsworth, which we get to see much more of his improv skills in Ragnarok, but we'll get to it when we get to it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, so Ragnarok I'm trying to talk about a more interesting movie. The Dark World it's I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. It's just not good. It's fine. It's just fine. The villain has nothing to do in the movie because they took way too much time with Loki instead of the villain, so they never fleshed out the actual villain of the movie, which is sad, but that's exactly what happened. And so, oh snot! I forgot we have to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Do we have to?
Yes.
How about we go back?
It's the best superhero show of all time.
How about?
I kind of wanted to talk about everything in the way it released. So, like, before Age of Ultron and Ant-Man, we talked about Daredevil. Do you want to do that? It's enticing you? Enticing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, let's Thor: The Dark World. It's really boring because it's just not good. The interesting part about it was the end credit scene with the Collector. Yeah. And that's it sucks whenever the best thing about your movie was in the end credits.
Yeah, and going back and watching that, like, you'll never see Jane Foster again. That's pretty great.
Yeah, because they spent all that time with her, and the whole time, even whenever you thought that she would be in it anymore, you're still the whole time just like, I don't. It's because it's not interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm just watching Natalie Portman in a flowy Asgardian robe get messed around with freaking the goo. So yeah.
What is that? The Power Stone?
Yeah. It's the Power Stone. So that's the second Infinity Stone that we saw. First one being the Tesseract, or well, technically the third, because there was one in Loki's scepter as well, which is the Mind Stone. Tesseract, Space Stone. No. The Aether is not the Power Stone; it's the Reality Stone.
Ooh.
The Power Stone.
Because it's right.
So hey, let's talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 1. You wanna? This is gonna be freaking. Don't you dare disrespect Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I like season 1.
You like season 1? What? Then what about the other seasons?
I like season 4.
Did you even see season 2 and 3?
Yes.
Dude, how can you not like those seasons?
Wait a minute.
Season 2 is great.
Season 2 is the season where Grant turns, right?
Well, it's right at the end of season 1 when he turns, but you get full Hydra Grant all throughout season 2, and that's whenever more Inhumans start showing up. You meet Daisy Johnson's parents, and you see more Inhumans, and it's really cool. And you get the 2 fractions of Shield that split, and that's really cool. Season 3 is the one that had Lash and Hive in it, so but. All right, so let's talk about season 1 of S.H.I.E.L.D. So this is like the first time that they introduced the TV show that was going to be set in the MCU. And everybody was like wanting Coulson to come back. Like, I don't know if you remember that, but everyone was like, Coulson needs to be back, whatever. Like, he needs to be alive. Everyone was like, even people were trying to get him to be like the Vision and everything, to be resurrected as the Vision.
That would have been really funny.
It would have worked, I think. I don't know if I would have liked it that much, but I like Paul Bettany better.
Yeah, I do.
Just because I like Coulson being Coulson, not necessarily the Vision, you know?
Right, and I feel like if he turned into the Vision, it would just be... Like, it would be Paul Bettany as Vision, but with just Coulson trying to do it. And having, like, Coulson in the shows being, like, super sarcastic and all that other stuff just wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I prefer, again, I like Coulson as Coulson. Everyone was just searching for a way for him to be back. They were like, they mentioned LMDs in the first Avengers movie. Maybe he was an LMD, and there's more Coulsons. Which I'm like, that would have been interesting. And then they introduced LMDs in season 4, so boom. But no, so season 1 was really cool. It kind of like a lot of people were mixed on it to begin with, which was really weird. And I will say it took a minute for it to find its footing. If you go back and you watch the first season, it's really cool to see how far the show's come. You can do that with any show, and if you go back and it's in the same area, then it's not an interesting show. That's kind of the basis for TV shows. If you go back to the beginning and you look at it and you're like 6 seasons deep now, and you're like, oh, nothing's changed, it's the same thing over and over and over, and then you're probably watching a cop show. Probably watching Law and Order.
Crime never stops.
The Special Victims Unit is
Bum, bum.
These are the stories. Gong gong. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Okay. They got a lit theme song. No, but so yeah, season 1 did what hadn't really been done before by making a TV show that again tied into the cinematic universe, where it even reacted to certain things that happened in the movie. I feel like whenever it got to that point where it is now, where it's like this is a very important part of the cinematic universe, and that it's really good, is whenever Winter Soldier happened, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. got taken down in the first season.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like that was super cool when that happened. And then, turns out Ward's Hydra and what's his name? The dude that Bill Paxton played. I can't even gosh, man. He's a character from the comics, and I can't even remember. I just can't remember his name right now. It's been a long time since I've seen season 1. Garrett. John Garrett.
Yep.
Nailed it. Nailed it. But yeah, season 1 was really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. I've been watching it since the beginning, since the first episode aired on TV. I remember running home after buying Iron Man 3 from this shop, right? I went to Walmart, bought Iron Man 3. And then on the way home, I was like, gosh, can't wait for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they officially revealed that, yes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is happening. We're making the show. And then I remember watching the trailer and everything. And I'm like, I cannot wait for this to come out. And it has not disappointed me all 5 years that it's been going on.
Yeah.
The dang good show. And if you're not watching it and you're just not watching it because it's a bad show. Why? I've noticed that the majority of the time that you interact with someone that doesn't like S.H.I.E.L.D., that it typically is a person that is like watched the first 2 episodes and then stopped, and he's just been hating on it ever since. And I'm like, my man, Ghost Rider. My man.
Yeah.
They did Ghost Rider better in 5 minutes than they did with 2 movies.
Yeah, that's for sure. They really did.
But yeah, so season 1 was great. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it's not as good as any of the other seasons, personally. But that's not to say that it's bad. I just think it consistently kept getting better. But yeah, we'll get back to that. I don't know when does season 2 roll around. We'll get back to it after Winter Soldier, I guess.
Yeah,
that's whenever we'll get to it. But yeah, so I was saying something, probably.
Next film.
What was the next one? Gosh dang. Oh hey, Caleb's on. What's up, dude? He's over here. Yeah, you can keep commenting. We'll talk to you. I don't friggin' care. Talk what you think about movies. The next movie is Winter Soldier. So there's that. So Caleb thinks nothing about the movies. Thanks for helping out there, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate the commentary. It's real good. Real good.
It's great
but
stuff.
So let's talk about Winter Soldier, which really I feel like turned everyone around on Captain America, because beforehand people were still kind of being like real farty people about Captain America, which is still stupid.
Yeah,
you're a dumb butt if you don't like Captain America. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry for my French, but Chase, go ahead. Tell me about Winter Soldier.
Well, Winter Soldier's an assassin from way back when.
I meant more so about the movie, but
okay, fine.
If you're gonna do that, you want to be a smart butt and freaking be rude.
Winter Soldier, Cap's been unfrozen for about what you'd say a year, maybe.
Well, if you count, probably 2, because 2014 was whenever Winter Soldier came out, and 2012 was the first Avengers. If we're going by release dates, which we can't anymore because of Homecoming's 8 years later, but
yeah.
So a year to 2 years, I guess. But anyway, please continue. Oh wait, hey! Caleb says Winter Soldier is an amazing movie that set off a great character that would end up being in the new movie. What? And looks pretty lit. What? Caleb, English. Do you even? I think I know what you were trying to say. Are you talking about like Winter Soldier set up like more of a great character because of Bucky? I think is what you're trying to say. I don't know. Caleb, do you have Google Plus? If you do, we might get you to jump in and join the broadcast if you want to. Infinity Ear War. He's trying hard, man. But yeah, hold on. Actually, let me invite you real quick. Text me your email address so I can email you an invite, and then you can jump into the talk. But try not to get interrupted. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, just text me your email address, and we'll finish talking about Winter Soldier real quick, and while we're waiting on you. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Winter Soldier was, first of all, just an amazing action film in general. I mean, like the action in it is insanely good. All right, talk about it real quick while I slap his Gmail in here.
Okay. Yep. So pretty much Cap's been awake for about a year to 2, whatever you want to say. But it's a really cool way to think about the entire story. It really flips it on its head. Yeah, so basically Bucky comes back to fruition. He is known as the Winter Soldier now.
Flourishing.
Yep. He just kills people for the Nazis.
Yeah, they're basically
Pretty
Nazis.
much.
Which, by the way, the first time they really mentioned that they were Nazis was in season 1 of Shield. Whenever Daisy literally just like, Ward, you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi. It's like, no.
God. I think your microphone went out. I'm not exactly sure. All I know is I can't hear you.
Am I good? Hello? Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah,
Yep.
I bumped the cord and it started falling out of the back here
Got you.
because I'm smart like that. All
Yeah,
right.
but,
Just sent Caleb an invite, so he might be jumping in.
Cool. Yeah, but so Captain America and Black Widow, ScarJo,
Oh, yeah.
are forced to kind of go undercover and try to uncover all the crap that's been going on behind the scenes with Shield and Hydra. We also meet Sam Wilson, Falcon, played by Anthony Mackie. Great dude.
Yes,
Hates
boy.
Tom,
Yes, boy.
but yeah. So
Is that a real thing? Like, I think it's.
No.
I mean, it's Anthony
It's-
Mackie.
it's just him making fun of everybody.
Dude, it is the greatest thing to hear Anthony Mackie talk about how bad Man of Steel was.
Yeah.
It is the best.
God, it's so good.
I love Anthony Mackie. He's such a beautiful man.
Oh,
Sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
Such a great dude. But yeah, it's a great thing to see because we find out that the Winter Soldier is Bucky, and you definitely see a struggle between Captain America trying to bring his friend back, but at the same time take him down. And I honestly think that there is nothing better than that last scene where he's just kind of getting beaten up by Buck, and he's just letting him do it. He's just giving up at this point.
I'm with you till the
He's
end
like,
of the line.
He's like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Nope. Mm-mm. Try as you may.
Try as you may, I ain't gonna break your face. All right, I pulled up the chat on the second monitor over here, so that's gonna be much better than trying to use my phone.
Nice.
But yeah, it's gonna be really weird seeing that over there. Gross. Because now I'm seeing your face twice as much, and I'm like, gosh dang.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I can't handle this much chase. It's just too much.
That's right. It's gonna explode.
All right, but crud, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah, so the next movie, or well, actually it's Agents of Shield season 2. Let me check this real quick because Caleb sent me. All right. I'm gonna say hurry up, you turd. I'm a nice guy. Yeah. He just got the wait. He hasn't gotten the friggin' email. Is that what he just said? One second. I'll get him to send it to me again. 1 second. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about Agents of Shield season 2. A friend of mine who was watching earlier, I don't know if she is now. It's her personal favorite out of all of the seasons is season 2. That one is, well, first of all, that one's really good. I think that was the moment that like all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, this show is amazing. Was in season 2 whenever like, so Sky's mom's power is to heal and stay young and stuff like that. And Whitehall, who was, a Nazi, a Hydra Nazi, he literally experiments on her and like is literally cutting her to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And Sky's dad has literally pieces her, sews her back together essentially, and she survives. And there's a moment where you see him finding her body parts on this ABC show, and you see that happen.
Yeah.
And someone nearly shot himself on the new one. They had to talk him down. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be watching season 5. It's lit. But yeah, so season 2 is super. Super. I don't care if you have cable. Go to a completely legal site.
It's almost like YouTube already noticed and like copyrighted it and inserted something else in there.
Yeah, it's just
You
Dude,
are
if you just
such
go-
a sweet guy.
Let me tell you something, you friendly human being. But yeah, no, season 2 was super good and introduced Inhumans, which was super cool. Because they didn't have the X-Men. So
Right.
so they
Who
started
else are they
introducing
gonna do?
Inhumans. But yeah, so they started introducing characters like that, and it turns out that Sky was actually Daisy Johnson from the comics Quake, one of the Inhumans, and the main villain of it was Whitehall, who was a Nazi until the main villain became her mom.
Yeah.
Surprises.
The crazy mom. But
Surprise, she's like cuckoo, even though both of her parents are just kind of
insane.
a bit nuzzo. Not good. But you know what? Tell me a little bit about it, buddy.
I don't
buddy,
know much, if anything, about it.
No.
From the fact that all I know is that I really loved season 2 for the fact that we got to see full-on Nazi Ward.
Yeah, that was actually
Ooh, isn't that the season where Ward messes up Fitz?
That was right at the end of season 1, and then you see the effects of it where it
and then
affected his brain.
That's when what's his face and Fitz has to work together all the time for him to really get anything done.
Yeah, exactly. That it's just a really good movie.
Oh, yeah, it's a really
it's not a it's a great movie. No,
it's
dude,
a great
you don't even
character
know.
arc for everybody, for sure.
Freaking Charity, she's watching. She just said, "Yeah, Ward, the dirty rat." Yes.
God.
No, you don't even understand the character arc of Fitz right now, dude. Because currently, you gotta be watching season 5. You gotta be watching season 5.
Mm-hmm.
Fitz is still the most interesting character. I think Fitz is the best character from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gosh. And then obviously Coulson as well, because Coulson's beautiful. But yeah, so honestly, gosh, I don't know. Season 2 was like a really, really interesting season for a show. It took what they set up in season 1 and really like did a touchdown with it. Let's be honest. And they introduced like people like the Absorbing Man into it. You know, people like that from the comics who, you know, someone I wanted to see on a movie before, just because I'm like, it's the Absorbing Man. He's pretty cool. And he's back in season 5 a lot. Mm-hmm. Like he's a huge part of season 5 now. And yeah, it just did a whole lot of really cool things with the Inhumans. It really set it up, and then it was all pooped on by the Inhumans show. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
Yeah. Perfect.
So Chase isn't like me, where like I have to watch almost everything because he's a peasant.
Yeah.
Peasant.
Yeah.
But yeah, so season 2, I don't know exactly how much more to say about it. It's just a really enjoyable season of the show. Really helped bring a bunch of different, and they freaking killed Trip, which was not okay.
Triply.
No, not Triply. Hey, Triply was in it. That'd be quite interesting.
You
know who Triply is?
I forgot.
I
know who Triply is, but who's Trip?
Triply's a Christian rapper.
Yeah.
No, Trip was Anton Triplet. He was Caleb. He's in. Say something.
What's up?
No, the correct answer is something. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Come on.
Okay.
Rude.
You know what? I'll leave now.
Do it.
Good. Oh,
we didn't want you here anyway. Just being nice. He can't even hear me because he doesn't have his headphones on. Oh, it's going to be clicking back and forth so much now. It's going to be so bad. Oh, well, okay. You can see it in the bottom right corner now. You can see it. So that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, but yeah.
All right.
So we just finished talking about season 2 of Shield. Person
2.
that I'm talking to. Yep, season 2
2.
of Shield. So we're gonna talk about Guardians. You came in at the right time. Gonna
Yes,
talk
I
about
did.
Guardians 1.
What are you doing, Chase?
I don't know. Don't bother me.
This is when
So
it goes off the
confused.
rails. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're gone.
Jack Hellman, I've made a mistake.
Speaking of going off the rails, Chase, your birthday now.
Yeah. Right?
Whoa. No.
21, 21, 20.
Oh my gosh. Whoever is blowing into their microphone.
That's Chase.
That
Probably
is
me.
you.
My microphone
Oh my gosh,
phone is too
You
close
probably
to my
keep rubbing it against your hood.
too close to my nostrils. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn it, man.
It's way up there.
All right, look, Guardians of the Galaxy. They freaking made a movie about a talking tree and a raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. Like,
I love the scene where they're just in the prison and just Rocket Raccoon's on his shoulder.
yeah, well, hey, actually, since freaking Caleb's here, why don't you talk about you started us off talking about Guardians.
Oh boy. You can't
Do
throw
it.
me on the spot now.
You have been thrown.
What do you want me to do? Just talk about the movie, period?
Yeah, kind of talk
thoughts?
about it and talk about how you feel about it, I guess, more so. I mean, we've all seen Guardians, so you can kind of just like talk about it and like what you like about it, stuff like that.
Spoilers.
I mean, heck, talk about freaking spoilers for Yondu dies in Guardians 2.
Oh, too soon.
Oh,
Dude,
I know
no.
Yondu's
Yeah.
the best character. I still
Hit
have
it hard.
Lego Yondu sitting around here somewhere.
Somewhere.
Dead Yondu.
Somewhere.
Why you got it? Hold on.
They
Hold
make
on.
a Lego set just for dead Yondu.
Yeah,
Yondu.
it's just like
Yondo?
yeah.
Yondo?
I mean, Yondu.
It's like Uno except with Yondu on all the cards.
Ah, wait. I can play that song. Hold on. It's Father and Son, Cat Stevens song.
Moment of silence.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
It was it was a moment, and it wasn't even silent. 'cause I was playing guitar. But no, oh my gosh. We're not talking about Guardians 2. Go back to Guardians 1.
Guardians 1.
Yeah, okay. Go.
Okay. You
Take it
want,
away.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I feel that was really what set me off of Marvel. Like, I've been into Marvel, but that's what
Totes.
set me off in Marvel. And don't get me started on the lit soundtrack, though. And I can't take it serious with Chase
heck yeah.
dancing in the background. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's good stuff.
Okay, actually,
that was great.
am I back? Am I okay?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts now, and I want to reminisce on your thoughts.
All right, Chase.
Gotcha.
You
Whoa.
tall boy.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, this is
Slow
kind
it.
of the same as Avengers. It really broke ground in just a bunch of areas that had never been touched before, as far as space goes and all that good stuff. But yeah, no, I loved the prison scene. Love Rocket.
Oh gosh.
Probably my second favorite character, right behind
Of
Peter.
the whole MCU.
So, No.
Or-
Of the
just
Guardians.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
Guardians.
well, actually, that's an interesting question. Who's your favorite character out of all of the MCU?
Spider-Man.
Probably. That's because you're just a Spider-Man fanboy.
Yeah.
Goku.
Oh, Batman.
Oh, dude, guys, I really like my favorite character is John the Wiggle from.
I really love the
Why
purple.
did I go to the
Wiggles?
Wiggles?
No, but I told you my favorite movie was Black Panther so far, so I'm gonna have to go with Black Panther. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mine's
Gotcha.
Captain America because of course it is.
Of course. No, it's Superman. See, it's on your shirt. That's why
Yeah,
you wore it.
Superman is my favorite Marvel character. Actually, I think my
Very clearly.
honestly, guys, I think my favorite anime is Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right, but no, Guardians. Yeah, exactly what Chase was saying. Guardians was revolutionary, I guess, and
It was a step forward in the MCU.
Yeah, totally.
Big
Because
step.
it broke everyone's head.
Yeah.
Because they made you care when the tree man died at the end. Because we are Groot, and everyone in the theater broke into tears.
Everyone at that.
One
Even
of the
Superman
kids-
was sitting in there.
Yep, I was crying out of my nose. I might have had a sinus infection. Never mind. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It was
maybe.
sinuses. I lied. No crying.
No.
Really
Yeah,
confused about what just happened.
We kind of went somewhere else.
Started talking about snot. Okay.
Yeah, that was the general.
Okay.
That was the gist.
But no, like I feel like Guardians 1 was great. Soundtrack again, like what Caleb said. Woo, ooh, it's tasty.
Yep,
It's good.
Still listen to it this day. To this
Same.
day.
I guess we'll talk about it more whenever we get to Guardians 2. But no, I'll go ahead and ask it now. Which ones do you prefer? Mixtape from Volume 1. You like Volume 1 better?
Yeah,
it's crazy. I like Volume 2 more.
Oh, yeah. I think we've had this conversation off air.
Probably.
Like
Caleb,
many times.
I don't know if you caught what the question was. The question was if you liked Awesome Mix Volume 1 or 2 better. Yeah, it's a heavy one. Chase said 1. I said 2. I like 2 better. I mean,
I think I'm gonna go with Chase on this one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Chase on this one.
Suck it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It just kind of hit me, bro.
It's got Mr. Blue Sky. ELO.
Yeah.
What the mess is wrong with you people?
I mean,
Well,
hooked on a feeling though.
You got a point. They also got Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. You got a point, but I still like the second one better. I think it's just the style of music I just enjoy a bit more. It didn't have Bowie in it. That's another thing about. That's another knock against Volume 2. Didn't have any Bowie.
yeah.
Because the first one had Teenage Daydream. All right, but like
Exactly.
we'll move on from music talk.
That's a side note.
Guardians originally before they decided to make a Guardians movie, it was going to be a Runaways film. That's originally what they were planning. That was something that came out recently. Was that originally they were planning to do a Runaways movie instead of instead of actually making I'm talking words.
Instead of the beautifulness that is now created.
Which obviously I'm thankful that they went with Guardians because it set up for Infinity War so much more than it would have, you know.
Oh yeah. I don't know how that would have went with the Runaways, but
yeah. Okay. Stop! Cringe boy.
I had to be that one guy. Okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't have to. I'm watching the playback right now, and I'm watching Caleb just dab the mess out.
Hey, the anime dabbing kid is what I am.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
All right, but yeah, let's move on. The next thing is actually, gosh dang, it's Daredevil season 1.
Ooh.
We go from Guardians to Daredevil. Dang.
Boy.
Yep.
Just switched on us.
Chase, you take this.
Okay. All right. Matt Murdock. Charlie Cox.
Charlie rocks.
That's right. Oh yeah, probably the best portrayal of a blind man that I've ever seen in my entire life. For someone who's
Honestly.
not physically
I
blind.
can see that.
You
Wow.
are.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how to react to this part. I didn't see that one coming.
Oh,
Am I going to be the only one that doesn't use a blind joke here? There
That's
are
not out of
people
sight,
too, you guys. Wow, I really had to open up my third eye for that one.
Stop. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Your third eye is your pineal gland. Anyways, yeah, great season. Yeah,
Great season.
great.
And on that note, we're leaving the live stream. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Sorry.
No, yeah, season 1 of Daredevil was super good. It played like a 13-hour movie, which was super interesting and made you not want to put the Netflix down. And then you get the message. Are you still watching Netflix? And they make you feel guilty for it.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes,
still watching
I am.
Netflix.
I've already told you
am.
4 times. Duh.
Dadgummit, let me binge watch this 13-hour show.
Just give me 13 hours. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I feel like season 1 of Daredevil was the one that really used the 13 episodes the best. Really had something in every single episode. Because I feel like all of the other ones, even in Daredevil season 2, they kind of it had a bit of a lull in some of those episodes where it was just kind of filler, Yeah. But season 1 did really well. Like even like I can remember certain episodes being like, oh, this is how this one opened, and that's how this one ended. I remember freaking episode 3 of Daredevil season 1. It begins with a dude getting his head beat in with a bowling ball. How good?
Nice.
How good?
Too good.
And then it ends on someone shoving their face on a spike because they don't want to mess with the Kingpin.
See, that's
Same
how
guy
you know.
yeah.
That's how you know it's a
Even
good
better.
show.
Yeah, whenever there's blood in every episode and Kingpin turns the dude's head into jelly by just over and over and over with a car door.
I just
So good.
I just remember me watching that moment, being like, "Oh yeah, this is my stuff."
Oh yeah, I love death. I love it. No, but season 1 was great. Kingpin, I feel like, is probably the best villain out of all of the MCU. I feel like Kingpin, Killgrave, Killmonger, Zemo. Those are the 4 best. And Ego and Vulture.
Are you just gonna
Yeah.
name off the whole MCU?
I'm not gonna name Yellow Jacket. I ain't gonna name Yellow Jacket, and I ain't gonna name friggin' Malekith. What's his motivation? He wants to make the world dark. Okay, friggin'
It's
hold
like
on.
an emo
hold on.
kid's dream.
I gotta. Let me just turn out the lamps.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom. To the comedy.
You did way more than he did in the movie
Honestly,
in 2 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't even.
and
He
it's
didn't
such a
even turn
waste
off any
of
lights.
Christopher Eccleston as well.
You got to
Because he
start
is
off
such an
small.
awesome. Christopher Eccleston was my
yeah.
first Doctor from Doctor Who. That was the
Oh.
first one. So
Mhm.
I thought you were gonna say he was your first like medical practitioner.
Yeah, see, I knew Christopher Eccleston. He's such a nice guy, the British boy.
Hey, Chrissy, could you please just look at this?
Hey, Mr.
spreadsheet?
Eccles, can you?
Could you sketch this up for me, man?
Mr.
Just
Eccles, what
real
the heck?
quick.
Okay. It's not funny.
What the
That's
heck,
not funny.
Trebek?
That's not funny.
I think my arm's
That's good.
broken. I need a cast.
Arms broken. I need to...
Maybe we should have casted you in a different movie.
Oh!
Oh.
Honestly, though, or just giving him a better role.
Yeah.
He's an interesting character from the comics, but they just don't do enough with him in it because they're too busy with Loki, the heartthrob.
Like the whole time, Loki has been there in the MCU. Whether you wanted it or not, he's there.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking
He's just
forward to
always
him dying in Infinity War.
Just like
Probably going to happen. Let's be real.
the trailer,
Fangirls,
Thanos. Boom.
let's just take a minute. Look, it's going to happen. Just move on to Bucky. I like him better anyway. It's all good.
Just move on to Bucky.
The other Loki is not an Avenger. You shut your dang mouth.
He probably has been at some point.
Yeah, in
He
the
will
comics, I
be
think he has been
the
here.
leader of. He will be the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, he dressed up as Captain America in the Dark World.
And
words.
And Thor, God of Thunder. There you go.
He be Thunder good.
In Thor, lightning and thunder.
Oh. I had someone tell me like Thunder by Imagine Dragons should be Thor's theme song, and I'm like, but how about a good song?
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh.
Oh, that's a
Dude,
hot take. Thunder, feel the thunder. Thunder, lightning is thunder. No.
Honestly, it's like the whole song is just the same thing.
Yep.
It's just the same thing. That's
If
it.
you want a good song about thunder, listen to Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Exactly.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay.
Boom, boom.
But hey, this isn't a music podcast. This is a superhero podcast.
Okay, sorry.
So we can move on from Daredevil.
But there's
season
music
1.
in the
Look, if you
podcast.
haven't-
You whip out.
if you
You
haven't
just
watched-
whip out the electric guitar. Drums come out.
I've got the acoustic since you mentioned it. Freaking. We're not talking about Iron Man though, so.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now, a lot of people kind of hate on this movie, but I like it better than the first Avengers. I'm gonna be
Same.
honest.
Same.
I just enjoy it. I feel like it has a better story, personally, and I just enjoy it because it is more of a complex movie than just the first Avengers film. You know.
Yeah.
Chase, your opinions.
What are we talking about?
Age of Ultron. You what?
Missed
Sorry.
everything.
My manager emailed me.
Hey, look, I got it sitting here. Blu-ray. Look, beautiful.
Beautiful.
And also, James Spader just has a beautiful voice.
I know strings.
There are no strings on that voice.
Yeah, no, I love James Spader as Ultron. That was a good casting.
That was a good cast. I agree. 120%.
Yeah.
His voice was so fluid and smooth.
Exactly.
Are there anything that you guys
About
don't
that
like about the movie?
smooth jazz. That it doesn't follow the storyline at all. The comic book storyline.
Oh, what, of Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
Well, Age of Ultron sucked. So
Still though, consistency is key.
no, Age of
All right.
Ultron was a show focused on the future where Ultron took over and killed all these people, and then Wolverine goes back in the past, kills Hank Pym, who made Ultron in the comics. It was Ant-Man, and it wasn't Tony Stark that made friggin' Ultron, even though Tony Stark didn't even really make Ultron in the movie. He kind of came out of the gym, but actually, okay, look. Age of Ultron was complicated, overly so, and it wasn't good. The movie, on the other hand, I don't know. How do you guys feel about
understood
Tony
it.
Stark making Ultron instead of Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man?
Definitely a different direction. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I almost feel like it's a better direction.
See, I enjoy it. I think I enjoy it more if Hank Pym was Ant-Man right now and they didn't already go to Scott Lang like in the first movie, then I would want it to be Hank Pym. Also, I would want Hank Pym to be Avenger in the first movie. So,
Yeah.
which,
good
by the
point.
way, the only reason that he wasn't an Avenger in the first movie was because they were still making the Ant-Man movie with Edgar Wright, and so they didn't want to start making it. But then eventually talks fell out with Edgar Wright, so that fell through, and we were just kind of pooped on in general.
Exactly.
But hey, look, we still got an awesome Ant-Man movie. But anyway, Age of Ultron is what we're talking about. Yeah, if it was young Hank Pym, I would have wanted him to make it because I like the idea of, you know, I made this based on my brain patterns because that's how it was in the comics. That means that this person is inside me somewhere, and then that plays into whenever Hank Pym gets I think he has split personality and he becomes the Yellow Jacket because Darren Cross was not Yellow Jacket in the comics. He was a giant pink dude. That's not a joke. That's a real thing.
Pink dude.
Yeah,
Are we calling him Pink Dude from now on?
pink #pink guy.
Hashtag Pink Guy.
Hashtag Darren the Pink Boy with BOI.
BOI.
That's if anyone's watching, which is only 3 people are watching, which one of them is me. So hey,
Only
so
one?
2 people are watching. Spam Peyton Reed, the director of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ask him if hashtag Darren the Pink Boy will be back in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Friggin' spam him on Twitter. I don't know. But Pink Boy. But no, this is the movie that introduced Vision and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver for a little bit. Until
I'm really upset that he's dead.
I mean, I didn't
He
see
could
that
come
coming.
back though.
I didn't see it coming. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back in Infinity War. Well, no, I would be surprised, but I would I could see it slightly.
It would make
somewhat
sense.
coming. I could see that coming. There, boom. Bring it back in either Infinity War or Avengers 4, because I do want Quicksilver in it, especially now that they have the X-Men rights. So, yeah. Which, I mean, let's talk about how amazing that they even made this cinematic universe. And I'm glad they didn't have the X-Men and Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, because we wouldn't have gotten Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, honestly. We wouldn't have gotten that if
there wouldn't be room or time.
No. Yeah, they'd be more focused on making Fantastic Four or something like that, and we might get Guardians farther down the line. And that would have not been fun, because I like Guardians. Gosh. But
and now we have Spider-Man, at least.
There you go. And Spider-Man came in when he should have, you know?
Yeah.
And I like that, where he came in later in the game because he's a little teenager. Chase is being very quiet.
He's like, what?
Ha!
Ha!
Sorry, did you say something? What? Your mic's not broken, is it?
I think it is.
Yeah, your mic's not working, you big goof. You're a big... Oh, there you go. I think you're back. Yeah, there he is.
He fixed the commentary this entire time.
Have
and nothing has been... No, not
I didn't figure you were, but...
No. I've been too busy grooving to my own dance moves.
Yeah, I saw you dancing over there.
Yeah.
Just going away at it.
It's good. Yeah. Hopefully Google didn't catch any of that, because... Gross. Anyways,
This is gross.
Joseph, what's the next film?
Yeah, might as well move on from Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron's a good movie. I like it. There are problems with it. I wish Quicksilver wasn't dead. Friggin' caught them bullets like a daggum, like...
Like
I don't even know.
Some daggum bullet catcher or something.
My God, daggum bullet catcher. He caught more bullets than Abe Lincoln.
He got
son
more
of a
bullets
gun.
than David Blaine did in his mouth, except, that's not really that hard to do, because they set it up and it took a long time to set up for about 10 hours. And then he shot the gun in his face, and then he caught that bullet, and then he just spit it out and did it again. Twice! But he definitely caught more than that, because he definitely got shot at least 5 times.
Yeah.
Like through the chest. But anyways...
That son of a gun.
Ant-Man!
That old dog doing his trick where he dies and then never comes back.
Hold on. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a...
Rock lobster. Oh, okay. All right. No.
Just no.
I see.
No, Ant-Man was great, and I feel like it does have one of the best themes of the MCU, right behind the Avengers, because that banana.
I wish they would actually make it sound like that.
It's just they bring you into the studio to record it.
Slow motion. All of a sudden, the Avengers are all running out to face Thanos and his army, and you just hear like, "Wah, blum, 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 blum."
Speaking of, they're watching this podcast. You're gonna be the new theme song of the Avengers Infinity War.
Yo, I'm just saying. Hey, send me an email. I'll hit you up. It's all good. I know it comes out Friday. It's not too late.
It's not too late.
We can do a little
edit me in.
We can do a little time gym action. I have Agamotto. We good. Oh, you don't actually have that? It's fiction? Oh.
All this isn't real life?
I thought Captain America was history.
I'm not an Avenger.
I'm not an Avenger.
I bought the Walmart brand. Come on.
I have the Avengers t-shirt and an A on it. Doesn't that mean I'm an honorary member?
Yes, it does.
Oh, Caleb died.
He pieced.
He's back. That was a fast bathroom trip.
Like a friggin'
You mean to tell me I'm
boomerang.
not Thanos? You mean to tell me this?
Oh.
You
got
mean
a crappy store brand version of...
I bought this from Walmart for $20. You mean I'm not Thanos for this?
If they have that at E-Town, I'm freaking getting it at our Walmart.
Yeah.
Don't look up where E-Town is. Don't
Don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
I just realized that you just told everyone.
Well, I mean,
I was about to say there's probably a lot of
address.
E-Towns, though. You're probably
Yeah, true that. Just don't tell them that it's Elizabethtown.
Oh yeah, you can't say Elizabethtown because then
If
it
you
just
say
kind of
Elizabethtown, North Carolina, you can't. It's
it gets super rough after
And
that.
then you can't tell them my address, like.
and then you freak.
And my phone number and social security card number, you definitely don't want to tell them that. But
if you call 910-555. No, okay. No, it doesn't matter if they know what town we live in. Heck, I might not even be living here all that much longer because of Florida. Hey.
And then my address there will be.
Well, actually, it's going to be at no. All right, so yeah, Ant-Man. Talk about friggin' Ant-Man, dude.
So like
He's a tiny dude.
So Caleb's eating, so I'm gonna make him do it.
oh yeah. Perfect.
Ant-Man can shrink.
Oh, can he?
He just turns into an ant.
He
That's
becomes
it.
an ant. Yo, look, if Spider-Man's superpowers were to shoot spiders at people, no one would commit crimes ever.
Tree powers activate.
Is that what Groot does? I mean, he has tree powers.
Yeah.
It's treason then. The prequel meme right there. So, I mean, technically, in Guardians 2, Baby Groot is the son of original Groot, I guess. That's what James Gunn confirmed, is that he's basically the son of original Groot. So, is it
and then
is it Tree's son?
like
Is it Tree's son?
No, don't do it.
Trey Song, Derulo. What?
I will jump off a bridge right now.
Mm-hmm.
He continues to say it over and over. He's like, good.
Tree's son, Derulo. No. No.
Oh, you're gonna jump off a bridge. Oh, that
Yes.
changes everything. Teresa and Drew.
It keeps going on purpose. Ant-Man, though.
He's
okay,
perfect.
I super dug Ant-Man. I
You
think it was
super
really
Doug. All I'm
Super
picturing is a
Doug, not
guy
just
named Doug who's a plumber.
and he's got like a
He's like-
Superman shirt on.
Yeah, well, not even a Superman shirt, just a regular outfit, and he
With a
just
cape.
stands there with his fist on his hips, and he's like, "Super Doug," and his wife comes in the room, and she's like, "Doug," and then it's just back.
Doug, get out of the basement! You've been playing Xbox for too long. Come take
Are we
out the
writing a
trash.
movie right now?
Mom!
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Super Doug? Yeah. James Gunn made a movie called Super starring the guy who played Dwight in The Office.
Pam.
Nice.
No, not Pam, Dwight.
Oh, I thought you said the white girl from the office.
The
It's
white
like,
girl from the
Pam.
Dwight. I
boy.
like how you're still just holding on to that gauntlet the whole time. Please keep it. Please.
This is a part of the live stream now.
Yes, it is. Oh, we forgot to mention Guardians 1 was the one where first the Power Stone came into existence. So that was the third one that we finally got a hold of. Wait.
Bro
Yeah,
fist.
you're right.
Stop.
Sister.
Bearded brow, bro fist.
Stop it. No.
Sister.
Wait. Okay, so hold on. It's
Sister.
sister, yeah. All right,
Yep,
stop.
Yep,
Stop.
sister.
Can't edit anything out, so stop.
Fist.
Yes. Wait, when was all the other? Okay, wait. I'm drawing a blank because I can only think of 4. When did the 5th? When did the 5th Infinity Stone come out, dude?
It isn't. It's not here yet, is it?
There's 6.
Ugh.
Gross.
Okay, so
There's
wait, no.
so
Okay, there was
many.
2 in Avengers, Mind Stone and the Space Stone, the Power
Yeah.
Stone and Guardians, Time Stone and
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
We don't know where the Soul Stone is. The other one is the real. Oh, okay. Well, that's Thor: The Dark World.
Thor.
It's so forgettable that. Okay.
right.
I really
My
don't
bad.
see that.
He disappeared when we needed him most.
Okay, guys, so you see that all the Infinity Stones are in the gauntlet. That means that Thanos will control all of the Infinity Stones.
Confirmed?
Walmart confirmed it.
Confirmed. Confirmed by Walmart.
It's a
Thanks,
Hot Toys
Walmart, for clearing
exclusive.
this
I feel like I'm frozen, or Caleb is.
I'm not frozen. Are you frozen?
Am I frozen?
Joe's gone.
I'm back.
Wait, no,
I'm back,
Joe's
I'm
back.
back. I'm back. I'm back.
I feel like I'm frozen.
You're not frozen.
Joe was gone and then back.
Dang it!
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to play it off.
Chase,
like
you're not
I'm
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, you're not frozen. You're not frozen.
But
I can only see your forehead though, in the shot. So there's.
it,
Why am I just seeing Chase's forehead?
it's the
Well,
best looking
for now on, you'll just see my gauntlet.
So, and you're freaking like the back of your head. But okay,
Playfake.
so we keep not talking about
Let's-
Ant-Man.
Okay, Ant-Man. Back to Ant-Man.
Yeah.
What do you think
Um,
about the villains?
It's
villain,
a
guys.
The
man's.
villain is non-existent.
Oh,
The
good job.
villain's crazy loony.
Yellow
Crazy
Jacket.
loony.
There's some things to him where it's like, oh, maybe it's the pin particles messing with his brain chemistry, something like that. They should have added more to that, I feel like. But then again, it was just a fun movie with Luis, who is just Luis.
He's a great character.
Dairy Queen always finds out.
Baskin Robbins. Yes.
I don't know why it keeps freezing. I don't know why it keeps doing.
You're
Yeah, where'd you
freezing.
go?
Sorry. I know. Well, I mean, yes, I know. I'm the one that is freezing. But yes, Luis is a goat.
This is a goat.
He's a goat?
The goat.
He's a goat?
He's a goat.
He's a goat or the
Not that
goat.
anybody says that because they don't. No one says
Not
goat.
anymore.
No one
Unironically. I think
says
everybody else
a goat.
said 10 years ago.
No one says a goat.
Luis
unless they're
is the
talking to a
greatest of all
farm
time.
animal. That's better.
Joe,
But
I don't know
Luis
if your
is a
hand
goat.
would fit in
It's
this. I'm not
a
gonna
skull.
lie.
It's a scroll. What? I have a giant hand, so no.
It's like
probably
a
not.
handle.
Hey.
So
Got him.
See, it's like a handle.
Jesus.
Let's get back on track. Let's keep going.
Yes, that's good stuff.
Yeah, no,
anyways.
okay. So I think Scott Lang is a really awesome character. I think he's a really
Mhm.
I
a
think
great one.
Paul Rudd
Him, I like what they did
is a
because freaking Michael Douglas is awesome. But yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. It really
think
did
you've
a
said
cool
it, my
thing.
man.
It kind of set up with Doctor Strange a little bit with the microverse.
Anthony.
The
Mackie.
Winter Ant,
Rip.
Anthony Mackie. It's an ant version of Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Pour a porty on the curb for an ant.
No, it's just Anthony Mackie voicing Anthony the entire movie. And every
Entire
single
movie.
time they cut to him, it just says, I hate Tom Holland. And then it just
I think-
goes back.
Is Joe gone?
He might be. He has disappeared.
So, guys, we're taking over the live stream.
Yep, that's it.
Infinity War spoilers now.
Yep, we've already
Because we
seen
have
it.
those.
Am I back? Am I back? Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Sorry,
He's
we were
back.
talking about Infinity War spoilers.
Yep. Someone's dying.
Oh yeah. I mean, we all know that I'm dying. Anyway,
Just
To
on
see the
inside,
movie?
Joseph.
Vision, Gamora, and Loki die, and Spider-Man, Black Panther, Star-Lord, Bucky, Drax, and Doctor Strange turn to dust. Spider-Man is disintegrated in Tony's arms. Sure. Okay.
What did you just read?
Someone commented on here.
Who commented?
Angry Nerds 100.
Oh, I thought it would be
Ah,
like
Angry
Brandon.
Nerds,
I
yes,
thought Brandon
welcome.
would say that. I'm not gonna lie.
All right then.
You're gonna die.
So,
Freaking-
are
that
we gonna
doesn't
keep
even
going
make
on?
sense for
off
those
the-
people to die.
Are we gonna keep going off track on Ant-Man? Or are we gonna go on track on a different movie?
This might as well be the Derailed podcast.
Essentially.
At least we're kind of keeping it in Avengers. Okay,
Yeah.
Sort of.
sort of.
Not really.
It's almost
Joe's just
in there.
kind of sort of.
That kind of explains my entire life. Hey, at least we're on track. Nah, sort of.
So, you might be. Is Joseph frozen? I think
No,
Joseph.
he's just
I'm
being-
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good.
He's just kind of there.
He's just
Dazing
being
off in the distance.
lethargic.
Nice.
Joseph. Hey.
I
hey,
yeah, it was
hey, 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 hey,
good.
hey.
Hi.
Just switching between Joe and Chase. Just
Hey,
Hi.
Joseph. Hey.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
That's great. Okay, what's the next film? What's the next one? say?
It is actually Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Oh, you were looking that up, weren't you?
No, I was banning this dude.
What?
I don't know. I'm just really hoping everything he was saying was not actually spoilers.
I highly doubt it, Joseph.
I think I just got the whole movie spoiled for me.
You think?
Maybe.
Well, you spoiled it for us. If you did,
What did I say? What did I say?
It's a good point. Something about
Don't go back
Spider-Man
and
like
watch this.
dying.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's slowly going to stay dead because of his second movie's coming out in 2019.
Boom.
Totally.
So I highly doubt that it's like actually accurate. Well, you know, if you think about it, there's not just one Spider-Man. Introduce a new Spider-Man. Boom.
Miles Morales is the second Spider-Man.
Be like Peter
what
Parker.
are they-
Sorry.
They would blow everyone's mind if they all of a sudden made the second Homecoming movie a Miles Morales movie.
Yes.
That'd be crazy.
Really would.
All right. But anyway.
Cast
sorry.
Brandon. Let's cast Brandon.
Yeah.
That
Friggin'
honestly would
cast
pretty.
Brandon.
Although I can't see Brandon being an actor though.
No one knows who Brandon is.
I know exactly.
All right. Jessica
Guys,
Jones.
you know that guy Brandon.
That current.
All right,
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. Chase,
Chase.
what's the thought?
Chase. Your mic isn't working. Again.
I'm thinking. Chase, are you back?
Yes. No.
Good. Yes, you're back. Yes.
Whoa.
Jessica Jones.
Go ahead.
Go
Let's
for
talk
it,
about
Chase.
She is quite the lady. Just
Indeed.
kidding. She's very rude. She's a drunken alcoholic who just solves some crimes like a really messed up version of Velma from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it's that's her actual origin story. She was solving crimes. She was just like, I can't do this anymore. And she dyed her hair black and went full emo, bought the leather jacket, and then
She's
just
not
kind of
emo.
derailed.
It just cuts in, Joe. She's not emo.
She is a bottomless pit of despair and sorrow, and you know it. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I looked up this dude on I don't think he's serious. I looked up this
I'm glad
dude
you're
on
real
here.
hung up on it.
I've been waiting for this movie for 10 years. If someone spoils it for me, I'm going to be mad.
You have not. You've been waiting for it for like 3, because that's when we first heard about it.
And you're going to see it without me. So,
Yeah, I sure am because I hate
I'm
you.
seeing it tomorrow.
but it's okay. Me and Brandon are going to see it, so it's fine.
After
wait,
me, nerd,
not tomorrow.
text you who dies. I'm gonna text you Captain America dies.
I'm gonna block you
Wednesday?
before you do. It's just gonna be a notification. Joe, instant block.
Joe freaking tosses the phone out the window. All right, I mean Jessica Jones is a really good show. It's got one of the best villains in it, Kilgrave. I feel like they did a really good job with it. I don't want to go back and watch it much because it's just a really heavy show. So it's like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
That was really random. Sorry.
No,
That's
but
where we end the podcast.
it's a good show. Yeah, just end it now. No, but I it was a really well-made show. I just don't want to go back and watch it much because it does tackle a lot of really heavy and dark topics, and it's just a dark show in general. But it's still a good show. So, I would recommend it to people who are not children.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Kiddos do not need to watch it.
Age of 15 above, I guess. I don't know.
Age
Something
of
around there.
more like 17. You were too young to watch that show, child.
Even though I have, it's fine. Yes.
Yeah, you were like what, freaking 12? I mean, let's be honest. How old were you in November of 2015?
13.
Oh,
I was close. Dang.
boom, boom.
All right, but yeah, so I guess moving
No,
on.
I was 12. You're right. I was 12. Boy,
Boom. And you watched freaking Jessica Jones.
committed to Marvel Universe.
Yes.
I'm getting a ringing in my ear now. That's good.
Nice.
Tinnitus.
Looks like you got tinnitus.
Gosh, what is next?
Your
I think
mom.
Dude.
My aunt. My aunt is next. Yeah. Yeah.
We're just gonna stop here. Just pause. Stop.
Yeah.
It's just Joe just starts yelling at Jason. It's just like there's a technical difficulty.
There seems to be a technical difficulty. That technical difficulty is I'm going to kill Chase in his sleep. No. All right. No, but I think the next thing to talk
Thanos
about
be
is
like,
Bet.
oh gosh, we skipped over Agent Carter season 1 as well.
Me.
I love season Carter. Season Carter.
season
I love
Carter.
seasoned Carter.
Just leave.
The one that's old, dying in the bed. I love
my
Peggy
Carter
season
season.
I love season 1 of Agent Carter. It's probably one of the best seasons of any show. It's really great. It's a World War II, whatever. I was joking about any show ever because I haven't seen every show ever. So,
I think the Andy Griffin Show was a better superhero movie.
dude, Gilligan's Island had a better superhero arc when they got the radioactive vegetables. That was the real episode. They got radioactive vegetables. Gilligan ate spinach, got super strength. I think Marianne ate carrots and got super psyched. Yeah, that's I used to watch Gilligan's Island. It's lit. No, but yeah, Agent Carter season 1 is great. It was meant to be just a kind of the mini series, and then they revived it for a season 2. And part of me wishes they didn't, because then I got left on a cliffhanger. We'll talk about both seasons of Agent Carter real quick. Now, have you guys seen them?
Yeah.
Caleb, have you? What the crap is wrong with you?
Sorry.
No, you need to watch. I won't talk spoilers then, because it's very. You know what? Take off the headphones. Take off the headphones. So yeah, it's a really big, important thing. I really liked Agent Carter. I wish it didn't end on that cliffhanger of the one guy getting shot. Don't do that, Caleb. I wish it didn't end that way, because it ended on a huge cliffhanger in season 2.
Joe, am I gonna
But-
come back?
And then it didn't
Joe,
get canceled.
Joe.
Oh, great. I think I'm frozen.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm
You're
back.
good.
I'm back. Am I
Come
back?
back.
Am I back yet?
Yeah. You been
Look at my
back.
dab.
Am I
Oh my
still
goodness.
frozen?
No, you haven't been frozen.
Hello? Am I frozen?
Oh my god.
Am I frozen?
You're not frozen, dude. Dude,
Okay, I don't think on the live stream I'm frozen. So
You're
I'm just gonna
not.
keep talking. Hopefully you
you're
guys aren't
not
talking.
frozen.
Okay, you guys are frozen then.
Okay.
But
All right, I'm back. Nice
no,
spoilers.
okay, look. Season 1 was great. It ended in a really awesome way. I won't say exactly what, because I think Caleb has his headphones on now. But
No,
Because
no.
the dark,
yeah,
the
no,
dark,
season 1 of Agent
dark
Carter
matter.
is one of the best one of
Dark
the best
matter
stories
storm.
of the
The-
Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think.
the-
And it ends
the
in a very
hash
sweet
ringing.
way that made.
I love how Chase is talking over Joseph.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I can hear you, I just can't see you. Chase's screen is frozen for me right now.
Yeah.
It's not frozen for me. He's still dancing over here,
The
Oh wait, no,
hash
he's back. He's
ringing,
back.
biting on a straw.
mash thinking.
Haven't you been biting on that straw for the whole live stream?
Yep. Yep. Bad habits
like it.
die hard. But Bruce Willis dies harder.
So hey guys, how about Agents of Shield season 3?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to fall off on that one.
All right, look, it had Hive and an alien planet. And
I remember now.
Flash.
I
And
remember.
it was really good.
I remember that.
Season 3 is really good.
I remember.
I enjoyed that one
Bobby.
a lot. I don't think it's as... Oh yeah, Bobby.
That's a
I don't
guy's
think
name.
season 3 is as good as season 2. Personally, I just enjoyed season 2 better. But
I'm
I
with
still
you.
think season 3 was really good.
It was adequate.
It was more than adequate. It was better than freaking Olive Arrow.
Be like, it'll do. It'll do.
That'll do, Big. That'll do. That Marvel's not a thing.
Yeah. If anything, it's a big old cow.
It's a majestic white horse.
Ready to
Shut
be
your mouth.
slaughtered by Josh Brolin.
Accurate.
All right.
Accurate.
That was a great metaphor. I used to kill
Make
cows.
some
Just the
steak.
Anyway,
man.
Sorry.
Did you guys know that if you butcher half a cow, you got like 600 pounds of meat?
Nice. Back on topic.
Sorry. That
MCU is like the cow. The steak is the movies, and people are just consuming those stuff.
In a way, I mean, it's not. Don't ever compare it to McDonald's though, because if you want to think about the McDonald's of the movie industry, that would be Transformers. Boom.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are you calling out shots? Is that what we're hearing?
I am calling out shots on a bad movie. Yes.
Ooh, and therefore a bad
it has
restaurant.
no substance, and it just makes you feel bad.
I feel
Someone
like
just
all this
out of
is just
nowhere-
transference towards
Someone
me.
just out of nowhere. Steven Spielberg. Like, no correlation. Steven Spielberg.
What does Steven Spielberg has to do with anything? Like, season 3 of Shield was good. It wasn't as good as season 2, and it's not as good as season 4, but it's still really great. All right,
It's a season nonetheless.
Daredevil season 2.
Boom.
Freaking Caleb, take it.
Ooh.
Me take it.
Yeah, you take it, boy.
I like seeing blind men in costumes.
I could see that. Back to this
No,
now.
but the costume was lit. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, that was a really good costume. I wish he gets the symbol, the 2 Ds on his
Yeah.
chest. That would be great. That would be great. Let's move on.
I agree.
So, how did you guys feel about the Punisher in the show?
Amazing.
Yeah, I feel like it's set up pretty well
lit.
It's set up well for his show because originally he wasn't even going to have a show. Originally there was going to be season 2 of Daredevil, but wasn't.
yeah, well,
Surprise!
but here we are
And
talking.
here we
about-
are talking about almost having season 3 of Daredevil probably in the fall. Question mark?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
I think season 3 is the one that's coming out next because we're getting Luke Cage season 2 in June. So yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah, but then they haven't even like announced season 3 of Daredevil yet.
Yeah, they did. They started
Like-
filming it.
Release date.
Well, yeah, but they hadn't released the release date for their Luke Cage until like a month ago. So
This is a good
Yeah.
point.
I think it's gonna come after Luke Cage.
yeah, I think it'll be the one right
For
after
sure.
Luke Cage, probably in the fall.
Yeah.
Kind of like in August or November, around that time is what I'd imagine.
Man, Luke Cage is taking a while to get here. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
pilot season.
Right now,
Yeah. Or at least for actors it is.
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Get out of my face, okay?
This is why I'm in this live stream, is because of Chase.
Calm down, alright?
His randomness.
Joseph over there with his face, looking at my face, looking back at his, and there's like a never ending circle.
And like that one guy just looking back and forth, watching you guys stare each other down.
This is like how the main 45 minutes before we usually start recording goes.
Yeah,
Be like,
It's
and then
Joe
we just
convincing
don't
Chase to
record
get on.
because we just
It's-
talking the whole time.
Joe trying to get Chase on track.
Yeah, it's mainly me being like a four-wheeler on a train track, just rolling over it and going side to side. And Joseph's behind me going, "You idiot!" and like trying to get it back on track.
Why do I see
It's great.
Joseph literally when you said that? Why did I literally see Joseph?
Oh, that's because I'm like a phenomenal storyteller and / derailer.
Boom.
It's yeah. Oh, I'm getting sick. I got a bunch of stuff in my nostrils.
Right. So anyway, Daredevil season 2.
What was this podcast about?
It's about Chase's snot, apparently.
Yes. Anyways, guys,
You
the
need a
mucous
you need a
membrane,
paper
the
towel.
epithelial tissue that lines the inside of the nasal cavity is very slick.
Chase,
Yes,
kill me.
I'm sleepy.
I am.
We will.
tomorrow.
It's almost midnight. We started this at 9:30, and it's almost midnight.
Duh.
That's how you made good time.
Hey. Okay. So yeah, season 2 of Daredevil. I don't know what else to say about it. I enjoyed it more than I did Defenders. It had a cooler
True.
ending.
Good point.
Yeah, I
Good
love
point.
how Daredevil
Defenders should have
died.
ended on a rooftop. I don't know. Also, yeah, Electra got freaking stabbed, dude. It wasn't
Be like-
Bullseye that killed her.
Be like spoilers.
she got
Daredevil
freaking stabbed.
dies.
Okay, so quick.
He does in Defenders. Not really.
Whatchamacallit? Bullseye is going to be showing up in season 3.
He's got to be. Surely.
And do you think he'll kill Elektra again?
No.
That
Imagine
would-
if they do that every single season after this. They just kill Electra. Every
Just-
time. Stab.
And every single time Matt Murdock gets like even more complacent with it.
Just
Like, the
shows
first
up
time
in
it's like,
Avengers.
"No!"
Just
And
two
by
of
the
them
end, he's
in
just like,
Avengers.
just get it, just do it already. Why are you? Just do it.
They finally
No.
put them in the Avengers, and she dies in that too.
Yeah.
Just no. Doctor Strange is traveling through dimensions. Just sees him die.
Listen, Matt, I know your girl got dead, so
I know your
I
girl
put
got
her in a
got
put her in a
dead.
time
She
loop.
got.
She got dead.
All right, look, freaking people die in season 2 of Daredevil. I love it a lot, but I don't think it's as good as the first season. Moving on. Civil War.
Ooh yeah, is that what you just said?
That's a movie. Civil War's a movie, I think.
This Civil War is my favorite MCU movie.
Oh, it's my favorite war.
Yes, mine too.
It's a very civil one.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Compared
away.
to the
Wait, hold on. I can
actual
play Civil War by Guns N' Roses. Hold on. Lord
help us.
Oh, wait, hold on. I messed it up. Whatever.
Look at this photograph. All right,
Why do you gotta ruin with Nickelback?
it went with the rhythm.
Look
okay?
at his photograph.
Look at
Anyways,
this graph.
Look at this math.
All right. What's next? I forgot.
We're talking about Civil War.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
we're talking about Civil War.
I was
One
kind of
of
mad
my-
that they didn't play Guns N' Roses Civil War in
One
the.
of my favorites.
I think it is my favorite out of all of them is Civil War. I know Caleb, you said yours was Black Panther. Chase,
Yeah.
which one was yours?
Yeah, it's Civil War.
Yeah. Hey.
It was
it.
if Civil War is definitely my second. It was my first before.
I think
Black
the second
Panther.
is Winter Soldier, and then
Winter Soldier
then
is a
First
great movie. though.
Avenger is my number 3 because it's.
Because
And my number 4 is probably.
Goes all the way down the line.
So the first Avenger is your
Avengers
diarrhea of
Infinity
movies?
War.
If you ever insinuate that again, I'll have you know.
Well, if 1 is urination and 2 is defecation, then
And one
3
is
is
3.
gotta be diarrhea.
I always thought 3 was like vomit.
I always thought it was like a mix of the two, but then again,
The
that's,
mix
of the
that's
two.
that's not
At the
even
same time.
diarrhea. I'm so tired right now.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I don't. Don't
We
ask
were
Come
going
me.
to
on.
film
Sorry.
What If tonight, but we decided not to.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
definitely should have did one.
I'm glad you didn't ask me to like join in like when y'all started, because I
Oh
was
my gosh.
watching a movie with my
You-
family.
Yeah.
When you started, I was watching the live stream and watching the movie with my family. I had one headphone in.
You're a nice dude. Good to know that you're there for your family.
Well, it was a boring movie. Okay, I can't help
What
it.
were you watching?
It was like Stray Dog or something like that.
What's a mess?
I don't know. It was some random movie they
I've never
found.
even heard of that.
It's based on a true story. That's all I know.
Look at this lab. All right, I'm done.
Civil War. Dadgummit.
Yeah,
I feel like Zemo's one of the best villains. I mentioned it before, but I think they did a really cool thing with Zemo from the comics.
I've heard you say that, definitely.
I like the thing where he did the thing.
It's a pretty cool thing he did.
I liked the thing when, that thing just set them all off. Like, man, I heard him things go off, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was all like, kill each other. And they were like, nah. And then he said, nah, kill each other. And they were like, okay. And then they just did it.
And then they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, no,
It's
yeah,
like
no,
the meme.
oh, Chase is
GIF
gone.
or GIF. GIF or
GIF or
GIF.
GIF.
Civil War.
Dadgummit.
Captain America says GIF. Freaking Iron Man says GIF. It's just Civil War happens.
That was a Civil War did spawn a good amount of memes. I'll be honest.
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, hey, how do you feel about Spider-Man's first appearance in Civil War?
It was
Black
very
Panther.
good. I loved it.
The way that Black
Spider-Man.
Panther came in the first time, whenever he just like comes in and over top of Bucky and the sun is on, he's like, or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a staple on my finger.
Did you have like I love Spider-Man's little flip he did
Oh yeah,
going
hey
into the battle.
there. Hey guys.
Heck yeah. Just does a little salute.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I feel like Spider-Man, Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man,
Oh yeah, definitely. By far.
without a doubt.
Andrew Garfield too.
Don't even bring Garfield into this. He's a good actor, but no. Just those movies are so bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, your personal opinion on The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. We got the combo.
I want to die in the fire.
At least they did what
Mostly
the
just because of the second one. The first one is okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I've got it on Blu-ray. Whenever I watched it when I was 13, I was like, "Oh, this is a great movie." I was wrong. It's good. I don't think it's as good as Spider-Man 1 or 2, but it's definitely better than Spider-Man 3. And it's a
At least
heck of a
they
lot
did-
better than Amazing Spider-Man 2.
At least they did what the originals didn't do, was stop at 2. They did that right.
Get it done.
But I guess their 3 is 2 technically. Just
Yeah, because they freaking blew it up.
No, I think it was just such a good movie they couldn't keep it all contained. Freaking, let's talk about Rhino at the end, like that
Oh my
amazingness.
gosh.
Dude,
Civil War is a great movie. Okay, it's a great movie.
Yes.
Why are you not watching it right now? All right.
that's a good point.
Freaking.
Are you
let's
watching
move
it on a different monitor right now?
Yes.
I think Chase is coming back. I don't understand what he's doing.
happened?
He's
Look at his
muted.
face. Look at his big dumb face. I want to make him. I'm gonna put him as the main thing, just so everyone can see his big dumb face. Look at that presents.
He's not
Look at
even
that.
gonna know it though. It's because like
No,
he doesn't hear us. I don't think.
No, he can't hear us, but he can see himself on the big screen now. Though.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
What is he doing? Is like someone there? Is like
Chase, what's happening?
he has himself
Talking about
muted.
Guardians 2, Chase. About to talk about Guardians 2. Wait, no, excuse me, no, we're not.
Civil
We're
War.
about to- no, we just finished Civil War, I guess.
Oh, we're just
sort of.
finishing Civil War. Okay.
Well, look,
Sorry,
where
guys.
you-
I had to push liquid out, and now I'm going to put some more back in, if you know what I mean. All right.
Why are you like this, my man?
Only if it's the good kind.
And I blew my
Are you-
nose.
I mean, you're
Very
21
nice.
now. Let's think about this.
That's right. I can pee and tell people about it. God.
All right, look,
Logically.
okay, it was a great movie.
I've
I think
earned
everybody-
that right.
Can we freaking?
I've earned that right, Joseph.
Just,
Been on this world for 21 years. Never been able to tell people I gotta pee. Can you imagine?
I do as I please.
I've had enough.
Joe's like
ready.
Thanos demands your silence. Thanos demands your silence.
Please. Freaking please. Speaking of Thanos.
Anyways,
not
let's
talk
go
about
ahead
it.
and go into it.
Freaking what came next? After Doctor Strange?
we're-
No, it was Agents of Shield season 4. I think the best season of any superhero show ever.
I can see that.
First of all, not even paying attention to Ghost Rider. Okay, I
Mhm.
need to stop presenting on Chase's face because it's just gross. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Now
I didn't
switching
think you
between-
were. That's gonna
Yeah.
look great on camera.
Oh, you look great on camera all the time.
Thank
Oh,
me.
that was gross. I can
That's
see
why
you in the
you're a
bottom
model.
right.
Thanks, man.
I mean, you technically, you literally are one. Anyway, all right.
I appreciate that.
No, you're proud, yeah. So yeah, Agents of Shield
Uh-oh.
season 4, I think, is one of the best seasons of any show ever. If you ask,
Oh no.
that was gross.
Oh no.
Did you get distracted?
A
Oh,
little
no.
bit because you just have a bunch of whipped cream in your mouth.
This is yogurt, so watch your mouth.
Are we sure that's what it is?
No, it's
Yes.
whipped cream. Anyway,
It's whipped cream.
it's whipped cream. You can't tell me I'm anything wrong. All right. So anyway, freaking Agents of Shield season 4 is, again, like I've said so many times already. Again, I think it's the best season of any superhero show ever. They do a great job. Okay, yes, I see your yogurt, Chase.
That's right, it's yogurt. Thank you.
I see your Gogurt, Chase.
Whoa. This is obviously a cup,
Activia.
not a fun tube that you can squish and use. Okay?
You can squish and use.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing. So it's kind of like a
Yeah, you're an idiot.
sponsored.
Whenever Caleb
by-
gets back, I want to go and get a water because my throat's getting dry. But let's talk a
I'm
little
a
bit about
zesty little baby.
I think it's a little dry.
Yeah.
No, but I
Oh,
feel
man.
like season 4 of Agents of Shield was phenomenal, not just because of like Ghost Rider and the LMD. First of all, they did amazing stuff with the storyline, but they also did really cool stuff with just like the characters. The character arcs in that season is just great. It's really, really awesome what they did with that show, and I don't really know what else to say besides why aren't you watching Agents of Shield?
I do. Just on
Yeah,
Netflix.
it's late. It's how the world ends, not with a bang, but with a such a good. Heck,
Sorry. I sucked too much air down my throat.
Did you guys do anything good while I was gone?
we just finished up
Nah.
Agents of Shield season 4 talk. I'm gonna get up for a minute. Be right back. You guys talk about Luke Cage season 1 while I'm gone. Okay.
Luca Kaje.
Luca Cage.
Luca
Cage. Luca Cage. Okay, I'll be right back. Please
Is that
actually talk
racist?
about it and don't just be immature turd knockers the whole time, please. Okay.
We'll try not to.
Okay.
So how's your life, Chase?
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Just had some yogurt. And,
I love it.
Now I'm drinking some.
Did you hear the
Arachi.
news? Did you hear the news?
What news?
I'm Thanos.
Congratulations on finally making it.
In a
You
second,
know-
I'm about to turn purple. Just
They always doubted you.
I know, right?
I was all for it. at
They
all
said I
times.
couldn't do it.
Just remember me when you know you're killing everybody. I'd like to go first, please.
Exactly. I'll just when I'm getting my award for destroying the Earth, I'll just make sure that I mention you.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to thank Chase for really setting me on this journey. I was kind of not wanting to do it, and he really pushed me for global domination. And I'm glad I finally made it.
I'm glad
It's been a long time coming. Am I right, guys? And he's just standing there with an award, saying it to no one. But no, yeah,
Just over everybody's corpses.
yeah.
I'd pick up
Guys.
your corpse and like holding it up.
This dude was just amazing. If he could talk right now, he'd probably say something funny. But you know, he asked to go first, so
Yeah. He did say he had to let out some liquids. I mean, I guess that's blood now.
I guess he meant literally all of them. All of his
all of it, all of his liquids.
Oh man! All right. So what did he ask us to talk about?
Luke Cage,
Luke
Cage.
Cage.
season
That
1.
dude. Season
Prefer-
1.
like
Unbreakable skin. That's pretty much all you need to know about it.
so you could put a
Harlem.
bullet down his throat.
Yep.
That
Yep.
one moment when he talks and you just perfect shot it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. If you guys remember, he was first introduced to us in Jessica Jones season 1,
Yes. indeed.
and they pretty much have night nurse in the entire season, or at least the back half. It's pretty much about Luke Cage's struggle as an ex-felon in Harlem.
Because that was a thing.
Yeah, he was
That
an
was a thing.
ex-felon. And we're going to talk about comic book stuff now because Joseph just put on his headphones. Anyways.
Did you guys actually talk about Luke Cage at all?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude. We literally just started. Welcome back.
Literally right now we're started. No, we actually were talking.
We went through
a wee bit.
we got to the middle of the season.
Yeah, I feel like the middle of the season's whenever it kind of dropped for me.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Totally.
They killed off Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth was a really interesting character.
Yeah.
And that
They were
barber
playing someone
shot
down
got
and then back.
shot up. Just
Dang straight.
More like a barber shot. Am I
Ah.
right? Ha, 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 ha.
they. He said, "Let me cut down your hair." They said, "Let me cut down your life."
Yep.
That was good. That was good.
Yep.
All right. Well, Luke Cage ended in a really cool way with him going to prison, and then he finally got out in Defenders. But
Yeah.
it was really good. I like that show a lot. It was really.
Transition.
I enjoyed it a lot. So anyway, moving on to Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a fast talk. There.
Yeah, we
Strange.
gave it like a full
Caleb.
2 minutes. Yes.
Caleb,
All right.
Doctor
I
Strange.
mean, with Doctor Strange.
Iron Man with magic. Moving on.
I'm just
Wow.
gonna tell you now. My Doctor Strange has a dear place in my heart because I was in South Carolina and my grandmother literally said, "You want to go see Doctor Strange?" And I'm like, "Yes."
And you said no, Gran, and you pushed her down the stairs.
no, I pushed
No,
her-
Grant, I only go with the
Exactly.
cool kids. And then ran off on your Swagtron.
And as soon as I got out, I texted Joseph, and he's like, "You saw it?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Dang, it was a dang good movie. I
It
enjoyed
really
a
was.
lot. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to a second Doctor Strange movie, and I'm
Oh yeah.
for it.
I'm
Yeah.
interested
Give
to
me
see
that
what they're gonna
stone.
do.
Give me that stone, Doctor Strange.
What they're gonna do
Are you
with
coming?
it.
You stoned? You stoned, dog?
Stoned.
Are you
All right.
stoned, dog?
All right. Do you get the joke? It's freaking
Yes,
weed.
I am. I mean,
He's 21.
Oh, yeah.
He gets
Yes, I
the first
do.
one was really good. It was really it was kind of Iron Man with magic, like what Chase said.
Yep,
Basically.
Iron Man with magic and LSD.
basically. But it was really good, and I'm excited to see where they take the second one. I
We're
think it
going
was
on a
what they
trip.
do.
And did I mention we're going on a trip? Because we took LSD. Oh my gosh, we're on a
in a
trip.
new
Alright.
Think
dimension.
of all the things we'll see.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that was great. I love ruining childhood.
What about Dormammu? What do you think about that?
He's come to bargain.
It was the same person.
Yeah, that was
Dormammu,
Benedict Cumberbatch
I've
playing
come-
Dormammu.
Yes.
That is
Same
super
guy. I like that.
You guys play one person in a movie? Damn.
Cool. Dadgummit, end yourself.
Okay, I will. I
No,
just snap
well,
my fingers and
actually,
I'm gone.
I mean, that you can technically do it. I mean, the lady who plays Mariah Dillard in Luke Cage played a different character in Civil War at the beginning. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
yes, I did.
She played the mom of the dude who died in Sokovia, the missionary. And she was like, "Who's going to avenge my son?" That was the same actress.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chase is like, oh.
that is
Headcanon, it's the same person for me. Headcanon, but it's not real.
But okay. Okay.
But yeah. No, I mean, Doctor Strange was great. It was
Well,
really
your head cannon sucks.
You suck.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We're finally into this year, guys. Or no, last year. We're finally into last year, 2017, finally. How did it begin? Oh, that's right.
Deadpool.
Iron Fist.
Okay.
Deadpool.
I was close.
That's how like 2016 started.
No, it started in February.
Oh, we aren't counting Deadpool. Deadpool's the best Avenger. You didn't know that?
Right?
Dude,
He's
Deadpool
definitely the sassiest.
Deadpool is my favorite Lego character.
What?
I need a unicorn.
Dude, Deadpool
no.
is my favorite YouTube channel.
No.
No, you do not.
So, so
I know what you meant 100% by that.
can we move on?
No, you do not. Oops, you weren't meant to see that. Moving on.
I run upstairs and I have a unicorn. I just bring it out.
I'm uncomfortable and I want to move on.
So Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Let me down.
Are you sure this one?
Touchy
Is it the one?
topic.
Did you say top tick?
Yes.
Iron Fist was fine.
Is this
First,
Is this made of iron? Iron Fist?
Oh my gosh, shut up and let us talk about Iron Fist.
no, I believe that is plastic.
A rubber. Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh.
So no little kid just punches another kid in the face. It's just like
That's what I would do.
instant death.
I know I'd punch Joseph almost immediately if I had that.
Oh, next time I see Joseph, don't worry, it's done. Just I'm at church, Joseph.
Perfect.
Back of the head.
But yeah, I thought Iron Fist. The thought that comes to mind is probably the fight scenes and how they weren't so up to par as they should have been.
Yeah, that was the saddest
Yeah.
thing about it. You hear stories from the sets about how he had to learn the choreography 15 minutes before they were about to film. That's
I
No,
did
that's not gonna
like,
help.
however, the Madame Gao's tournament that he had to go through.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
that was probably the best episode of the season,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
especially since it was people from the comics, like Bride of Nine Spiders. That was super cool whenever she showed up because I literally just finished reading a comic with her in it. Whenever I watched that, and I was like, "Oh snot!" There she is.
Damn. Just like
Double that.
the one time he's like he finds it cancerous. If you can't beat him, join him.
Oh god. Oh man. Joseph, no! You're turning into Guy Fieri.
The straw is hitting Chase's microphone. It's just making a noise.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
What?
It knocked it down.
Sorry guys, what's happening?
Your straw is being a piece of crap. Okay, what's the next? What's next?
hurt me?
What's next? Let's go.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man.
That's all I have to say.
Forgetting about Pac-Man being no, I think Guardians 2 is really good. I have a friend of mine who really doesn't like it, but that's because of all of the inappropriate jokes.
It's a good point. It's a good.
Screw 'em.
It's a good way of looking at it.
I feel
okay.
like the second
Oh, okay.
Inappropriate jokes. Screw 'em.
Oh no.
rude.
Ah.
Rude.
I really
No,
hope that friend
I
wasn't
feel
a
like
guy.
the jokes
now.
were a little too far in Guardians 2. That's
Nah,
my one complaint
just
about
right.
it.
Chase is
ripe
like, "No, I'm
joke.
21."
Do you love the ripe joke?
Yes. Wait, what?
Exactly.
Wait, what?
The which one?
The
Which
ripe joke.
the ripe?
Yes.
Ripe?
Right.
I'm
Wait.
very confused.
Wait,
Right.
wait, what?
There's that fruit in the ship
Uh-huh.
Nebula keeps trying to grab. Gamora says, no, it's not ripe yet. Second time,
Oh, okay.
Drax
No,
says,
I got you. All
it's
right.
not ripe yet. She takes
Yeah.
a bite after an episode. She goes, it's not ripe.
Yeah, no, I
Sort of
didn't.
funny.
I didn't think that was really inappropriate. I thought that was just prolonged.
It wasn't inappropriate. I mean, that just wasn't a good joke. I mean, there was a lot of jokes where they were referring multiple times.
Yeah,
Or
to his
movie,
pin
whatever.
15.
Oh, it's frozen. Again.
I'm back.
All
Or
right,
you're
well,
back. Am
I'm
I
gonna
back?
talk. I'm back. Yeah, you're back. Caleb's not.
Well, he had to, well, he physically left.
Oh, did he? I can't
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah. That's great.
But no, I dug Guardians of the Galaxy 2 a lot. I think Ego
You
was a really
dug
good character. He was a really, really evil dude.
You dug it.
Freaking gave his mom cancer. Great.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
you dug it.
I dig it. My man.
I need
Just
to bring
like
back
that.
smooth jazz.
All right. Dang it. But no, Guardians 2 is great. I enjoyed a lot. I prefer the second album.
It had
To
some
the
really
first.
sentimental moments.
Yeah, freaking Guardians 2 is one of my favorites just because of how like emotional it was. Like the stuff with Yondu was my favorite character from the Guardians. And I was super upset that he died.
Baby Groot.
Baby Groot was lit.
Baby Groot.
Baby
Baby
Groot.
Groot.
Baby
No,
Groot.
teenage Groot.
Baby Groot.
Screw Baby Groot.
Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. Only he didn't say frickin'. We have to have a conversation about your language.
Real quick
Nice.
question.
Mhm.
How do you guys think teenage
Voice
Groot is going to
crack.
hold his own?
Shh.
Anyways, I'm 15. Leave me alone. Anyways, how do you think that teenage Groot is going to hold his own in the fight in Infinity War?
Joseph, is there
I don't know.
somebody in your room?
No?
You have a freaking ghost in your room, man. Anyways,
I asked a question. I'm sorry.
I think he'll do just fine. Unless Thanos just happens to have like a match. Then
He's got a point.
then it's gonna be I was gonna say something really bad. Never mind.
It's gonna be lit.
Never mind.
No, I wasn't even gonna. It was worse.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. But whatever. Well, I'm glad you caught yourself for once in your life.
He wants to say it so bad.
But
I
don't.
do. I do.
Don't.
We're live.
Don't. We're almost done.
I
Don't.
wanna do
You're
it.
21.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean crap.
I'm 21. I said whatever I want.
Hey, Chase, Spider-Man Homecoming.
I like it. I
Talk
like
about
it a lot.
Talk about it.
I couldn't tell by the poster behind you.
Yeah, I actually sat here specifically to make sure that the poster was in the frame. But yeah, no. Peter gets an upgraded suit
James and
in
John.
Civil War. And
That
wait,
was a
what?
biblical reference. Peter, James, and John.
Yeah, Mark, Luke, Nebraska.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Ryan.
And Nebraska. And Texas.
Roadhouse, America. Okay.
Ha. No,
Were
but
you here when I freaked out about first
Texas, Nebraska. What?
It's not funny, but it's funny because he keeps saying it.
The first
What?
the first people to discover America, they instantly step on
Nebraska.
America.
No, they don't even say
Roadhouse.
Nebraska. That's exactly what they say.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. What even is that? I don't know. I just thought of it.
Minnesota. What's this place? New Mexico.
This is Kansas, but this is not Arkansas.
America, explain. No, okay, but yeah. So talk about Homecoming, dude.
Homecoming is about Peter coming into his
Home.
superhero self. What?
Can we talk about how?
You missed my joke. It was a mess.
Can we talk about how Tom Holland's playing someone my age?
Don't.
Tom
Yeah,
Holland's
you're right,
playing someone
Tom
my
Holland.
age.
Yeah,
And he
but
looks
he's
like
my
someone
age.
your age. But he's 21.
Yeah, he does. Chase, you sure that wasn't you?
Oh no, it was definitely me.
Just you on your knees?
Yeah. I was just on my knees the entire time of filming. I had some great knee pads though. As I accept my Oscar, I will thank my mother, my father, the director, and my knee pads.
Good to know they thought about you with the knee pads.
Oh yeah.
I think Vulture is one of the best.
I love. You're trying to keep it
I'm
up.
trying so hard.
It's okay. It's all right.
Me and Chase is
Oh
a
no,
bad
no, you're
combination,
right
just
though.
saying.
You're right. I love how Vulture has knee pads, just like I had to wear. They were very heavy duty. It was
No, but Vulture, I think, is one of the best villains in the MCU.
because he has the best knee pads.
Exactly. Nothing's more threatening than a threatening knee pad.
You know what's more threatening than one threatening knee pad?
Two.
Two threatening knee pads.
Two.
You thought those were wings? Those were knee pads he was flying with.
He's gliding on knee pads. What the mess just happened? We're talking about knee pads. If you say something, if you say something enough times, it loses its meaning. I don't even know what a knee pad is anymore.
You wanna know what's more threatening than knee pads?
Elbow pads.
Shin guards.
Is there a soccer player in here?
That's the thing. Like Spider-Man,
it's great.
Vulture looks at Spider-Man and he goes, "You know, hey, what's the difference between you and me?" And Spider-Man turns around and goes, "I'm not wearing hockey pads."
You had to get real close, didn't you?
Yeah, it had to be real loud.
You had to like get ready to make out with the microphone. Whoa, that was too much.
Like,
Okay.
Homecoming is a great movie. I think it's probably the best Spider-Man movie. That and Spider-Man 2 are the best Spider-Man movies, obviously.
No, I think Spider-Man 3 was the best.
Oh, dude, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like my life.
No, Spider-Man 3 is definitely better.
Real talk, I think The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is worse than Spider-Man 3.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, it
Maybe.
is. Fight me.
I will.
I like how Joe just like is like, oh, your opinion doesn't matter. No, it is.
No.
It
Yeah,
is.
and then he says, "Fight me."
Fight me after
One of these
everything.
days, you're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be right next to you, and I'm just going to punch you right in the back of your head.
And I just walk up behind him. I'm like, nice.
Yes. Yes.
I was waiting for this day.
All right, but yeah, Homecoming was great. I mean, we just kind of talked about knee pads the whole time, but let's move on anyway. Defenders.
The what?
Defenders, though.
Chase is telling us the name of the movie in a different language. I'm sorry.
He's telling me in Aquanese.
You know what would pair really well with aqua knees?
Knee pads.
And we're bringing it back.
Aqua knee pad.
Get you some knee pads for them aqua knees.
That's good. That's good.
Thanks so much.
What were we talking about? I'm sorry, I got lost in the protection.
Defenders.
Ah, yes. You know,
They defend things.
you know what really?
With their knee pads. Now, moving on.
You stole my joke.
You think Captain America uses a shield? No, those are knee pads.
It's just
It's
a
just
giant knee pad.
One knee pad.
That's what the Soul Stone is. We figured it out.
It's his knee pad.
Oh my God.
Hit him within a knee pad.
Okay, so Defenders. It was alright.
Yeah.
I was very underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been a lot better. They spent way too much time doing the whole "we're not a team" junk.
I thought it
It
could
would've
use
been
like
better if
at
they
least
didn't.
3 more knee pads.
Especially
This is not gonna stop.
Like 2 more knee pads just wouldn't have been enough, but maybe 3.
3. If Luke Cage was wearing 1 knee pad, I felt
No.
like it would have.
Daredevil could have covered his face
No.
with the knee pad.
No. Daredevil, he trips on something, he has a knee pad. It's all right.
Yeah, and then during the daytime, as Matt Murdock, he covered his face with said knee pad and just goes around. And if he hits anything, it's fine
This is my disguise.
because he's protected.
Doesn't even
By
have
the
costume.
knee
It's just a
pad.
knee pad.
Okay, I'm
Perfect.
sorry. Let's move on.
So like,
There wasn't a Daredevil, an Iron Fist, or Luke Cage. It was just a knee pad in Defenders.
One giant knee pad on the torn ACL of America. What is life anymore, man?
I don't know.
I'm
that's what
so
I've been
tired right
asking
now.
myself ever
I'm
since.
making weird analogies. I don't like this.
Defenders.
Defenders, let's
Is
go.
it could have been better. It did spend too much time doing the whole "we're not a team, I don't like you" type deal. And
So
they didn't
Civil War?
actually wind up meeting each other until like the 3rd one.
Civil
Did
War?
they?
Civil
But
War.
I feel like if they taken more time and fleshed out more stuff, maybe given more stuff to Alexandra, the lady that
Yeah, her.
friggin' the chick. Why can I not remember the lady's name from Alien? Wow.
That girl.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver, yes, you are my hero.
Good
Yep.
job.
You know why they probably didn't give her like more roles or more parts in it?
Why?
Because she wasn't wearing knee pads.
I saw it coming. I was just waiting. I saw it coming.
Paused. As soon as you paused, I knew.
Joe's face just
So great.
no.
Inhumans.
I didn't watch it.
Moving
Me
on. Moving on. So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 is still going. I'm serious. We're moving on from Inhumans. It was that bad.
That's fine.
Um,
It's probably because they just weren't wearing knee pads.
no, they were.
Was it too many knee pads? Because
Was
that's
it?
another.
No, I'm kidding. They
completely
weren't.
different
I think what it was is they needed the knee pads to protect them from the hating fans. That's what it was.
They didn't have enough.
Everybody was just tripping them and they were falling on their knees.
Yep.
No, they
All
the
those
knee pads were
potholes
from them the
stumbling
knee pads
up.
for when them falling on their knees begging for another good episode.
Yes.
For you to have another good episode, you have to have a good episode before.
Oh,
Good point.
Oh,
Oh, hot
I think
take.
the best episode No, the best episode was when it ended.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it
No.
wasn't. No,
Why?
because I saw it. I know better.
And I know better.
That's why. Take a minute.
You spin me right around. The thing is, like,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I don't
season
think
5,
they
though.
can see him. By the way, I don't think they can see him.
You can see him in the bottom right corner. I'm looking at the live stream right now.
Okay.
But yeah,
Not
no.
when I do this.
But can you do this? Okay.
Next thing.
Nice to think your mic exploded.
Aw.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 5 is still going on. I actually just recently watched the new episode from Friday because I didn't catch it whenever it was on. But it's really good. I don't know if it's tying into Infinity War or not because I can't tell yet. But there is an alien invasion coming, so there's that. But yeah,
Good point.
Season 5 is good so far. I don't know if I like it as much as season 4, but it's still really good. Really, really good. They do really awesome stuff with Fitz. You need to watch it, Caleb. It's amazing.
Good point.
All right, so what are we on? Ragnarok.
Boy. Land of
Hey,
the
man.
Ice and Snow. I got you that.
You
By the
did.
way.
You bought it.
We're just gonna
for
say
my
that.
birthday.
Land of the Ice and Snow.
I come from the land of the ice and snow where the midnight suns and the hot springs blow.
Oh.
That's such a good movie. Okay, Ragnarok is definitely the best Thor movie. I think we can
Oh,
all agree
yeah.
on that.
By
That one's
far.
that's an easy. Yep. Chase, can you talk to me for a minute? Yeah, his mic's not working. All
There's
right.
no talkage going on. He's like, he gives up. He gives up on life now.
I want to watch that again in the live stream. Hold on. Where is he? Yes, he just instantly goes.
Just gives up.
No, Ragnarok is a great movie, and I enjoy watching it. I do feel like it does suffer from having too many jokes at points.
Yeah, definitely. Devastating.
But I mean, if that's your main problem with the movie, and that's why you don't like it, you have serious issues.
Yeah.
Because it's a great movie, and just because it tries to make you laugh at the same time doesn't mean isn't like you can't hate it for that.
It's definitely better than Thor: The Dark World.
And freaking my toilet when it's not clean is better than the Dark World.
That's
I really am.
disgusting.
You're the one who dirtied it up.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Dude. No, but I don't know.
All right, what's
It's-
next?
yeah.
What's
Ragnarok
next?
is great. Watch Ragnarok. Dude,
That's the
guess
last
what is
thing, right?
next?
Tell me what. Tell me what.
Not
Tell
sure.
me what.
Oh,
Brrrah.
Yeah. No.
Wow, is it really? Wow.
We're already
Wow.
we're almost done.
Oh, okay, let's get going.
Yeah, Punisher. I think that's my second favorite of the Netflix Marvel shows. Chase, your opinion.
I like it. I like the part where he did the shooting part,
When you did the shooting part.
and my eyes are watering for no reason.
You remember that time when he was in prison?
That was
And
from
then he
season
did the
2 of
thing with the
Daredevil.
other dudes, and then sliced their throat with the thingy thing.
No, Punisher
Real
was
talk,
really
though.
good though.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite points of that movie show, excuse me,
What?
is whenever they're in I don't remember if it's Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever. It's like Kandahar. I don't know where that is. But
I don't know where that is.
in that bit where like all of a sudden Springsteen starts playing over top of him killing terrorists and stuff, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
country, I'll give my heart to thee. And I was like, oh
Keep it going, buddy.
no, remember that song very well. Obviously, I probably just butchered the song. I don't know. It may not even be by Springsteen. I don't.
Chase.
Dadgummit, Chase.
Why?
But
Chase isn't even part of the live stream. He's just in his own middle world. Oh crap.
All right. No, Punisher was great. I enjoyed Billy Russo in it. He was really
Mhm.
good. I guess he'll probably be becoming Jigsaw in the next season. I would imagine. If I had to guess, I don't know. And everyone's silent now that I'm talking. Great.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Just
Don't
a
worry.
Yeah, I feel like Jigsaw would be
participant.
great. I hope in season 2 they make it more of him just killing criminals instead of just hunting down and avenging his family. I like
Yeah.
that for season 1, but then I want more of just.
But
Punisher
season 2
killing
needs
people.
to be just
Yeah,
all out killing.
I would like that.
yeah, murder,
Murder's
murder,
great. Hey, Caleb.
and
Murder.
sometimes
I'll let you take it.
manslaughter.
Caleb, I'll let you take it. Black Panther.
I forgot that movie happened.
Why? Why?
So Maddie knocked over his phone. How about that? Better straighten out your phone, you idiot.
Anyways, we're back. Anyways, Black Panther. Whew. It's very. I feel it's very simple, like fighting style wise, but it just
That's
intrigues
great
you.
choreography.
Oh yeah, it just intrigues you. Like, just okay. I'm just overwhelmed here. Just okay. I can't anymore. All right. Good podcast. We'll see you guys later. But
Still have to talk about Jessica Jones season 2, sadly.
Killmonger, dude.
Killmonger is a great.
Dude.
Sorry, I'm just Chase.
It looks like he's like about to murder everyone. That's what it looks like. You wanna know how I got these scars?
You want to know how I got this hat?
You want to know how I got
bought it
this
at Carowinds.
Oh gosh. You make that the thumbnail.
I want to.
Or it's just like me dabbing with the Infinity Gauntlet. Just...
No, I would rather die first. No, but I think Black Panther was so great. It's one of the best.
Oh, it really was.
Of the MCU, to be honest. I enjoyed taking my brother to go see it. It was just a really good movie in general, and it had a good message to it, you know.
Yeah.
Why'd you only take?
I calls them Snickers. You freaking know.
You know what?
Chase,
you want to go there? Go ahead. So my brother Anderson, the reason I took it, and I've put this on social media before. My brother Anderson is from Africa. He's adopted.
exactly.
So I was 12 years old when I first saw Captain America: The First Avenger, and in that movie, I saw a character who was bullied and made fun of because of the way he looked and what he believed in, which is kind of what I was going through a lot when I was 12. Bullying was a very real reality for me at that time. So
Yeah,
that
you
movie
big
really
goof.
stuck for me. Yeah, that movie
You
really
freaking
stuck with me
weirdo.
and made me well, it helped. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just a really good movie, and it gave me someone to look like a fictional character to look up to. That's part of the reason why I love Captain America so much.
Therapy?
In a way.
Dot.
But it's just a really quality movie and all that. And so I thought about it. Black Panther was coming out, and Anderson is currently 12.
12.
Yeah,
Indeed.
he's 12 like I am. Was. Whatever.
What?
Anyway.
He's 12 like I was at whenever I saw it, and I thought about it, and I was like, it's really cool that for the first time he gets to see himself in a character, not just in the way he looks, but also in his history, because he's from Africa. He's not just, he's not just African American. He is literally from Africa. He's African, not African American.
African.
Awesome. Like, just like how
I calls him Sneakers.
I call them sneakers because they.
Awesome. Ha.
What are those? Oh my gosh!
What are those?
I'm waiting for.
I never freeze. Ends up freezing.
Yeah, he like literally goes in ice.
The only problem I have with movies trying to get in on meme culture is they film them a year early.
Yeah.
So by the time they come out, all the memes are dead.
Yeah. Good point.
Anybody else
Waiting
feeling
for
that?
Tony, after making the meme or the emoji movie, to make the meme movie. Watch him
Nah,
do it.
It would
And
be
it'll be
inappropriate.
all the dead ones too. Like
Yeah,
you'll
the
have
dead
the
ones.
troll face and all that stuff.
Gosh.
And every
troll
single time they
face.
talk, they'll be like, whenever they're talking about something, what's that? It's le guitar.
Legendary.
It'll be all the dead ones. By the time we get
Ah.
to that, they won't even put in Ugandan knuckles because that'll be too fresh, even though it's already dead.
It's dead. Sadly, that was a great meme. I gotta say,
That was a good meme. But
it was really enjoyable.
last thing we can talk about currently is Jessica Jones season 2. Caleb, I
Underwhelming.
don't think you saw it.
Did you say
Underwhelming.
Wonder? Oh, I thought you said
Jessica
Wonder Woman.
Jones.
Underwhelming.
I thought he said Wonder Woman.
Underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
I enjoyed it a lot. I liked it. Was a slow burn because it's a detective show, so it kind of showed
Yeah.
me. But
bird?
yeah, there were points in it where I was like,
Bird.
You remember Trish? Patsy, whatever you want to call her.
She's
Trish
gonna
supposed
be
to
Hellcat.
She's totally going to be Hellcat in season 3.
Yay.
Damn.
Also, she was the most annoying person in this entire season because it was just,
Good point.
I want
Good point.
power.
Why? I gotta be honest. It's a lot of characters. I want powers.
Takes a really good actor to do that. Okay. I would know. I'm
What?
barely an actor.
Chase, hey. I want you, Cray. I want you. Hey. I want you, Cray.
No. That needs to just go away forever.
That was funny though. I liked that.
I did not.
Whenever it first showed up, I was like, "Oh, that's clever."
No.
But no, it wasn't really. Oh, by the way, we didn't talk about Runaways. We haven't seen it. I don't think anyone here has seen Runaways.
No, I haven't seen it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's really cool, dude.
It's outside of the MCU, is it not?
no, it's in the MCU.
Oh, really? I was convinced it was outside too, but I guess not.
Don't.
No.
Okay, I don't want to get hit with copyright.
Yeah, please don't.
That's so dumb. It's
No.
so dumb.
Yeah, no. The Netflix shows have not been as good as they have used to be. I guess Punisher was great, but I mean, looking at Jessica Jones season 2, it was good, but it wasn't amazing, you know. But and then Defenders was kind of underwhelming, and then Iron Fist was Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I don't know. I starting with the first season of Daredevil, it was amazing, and it's like, slowly hasn't gotten as good, and it's just, I don't know. I'm really hoping they kind of turn it around, and I feel like they probably will with season 2 of Luke Cage. I've got faith in it because I enjoyed the first season a lot. But no, all in all, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the last 10 years has become just a huge part of, I think, all of our lives.
Yeah.
Just because it's something that we've all loved and enjoyed.
And then there's Chase. And then there's Chase.
Absolutely stupid with his freaking straw.
I got it, guys.
I feel like Joe's trying to touch on a touchy moment, and then there's Chase.
Yeah, I'm trying to have an emotional moment.
This is exactly how we both encounter emotion.
It's just
Joseph,
like, what's that? You're trying to be serious? Let me eat my phone.
If you can literally stick your foot in your mouth, I'm gonna be genuinely surprised.
I'm not gonna do that on camera.
I was about to say, I thought you were contemplating it hard.
I was, but then I thought about it and I was like, no. I'm not gonna put that on the internet.
Next movie is Avengers Infinity War because we already seen it, dog.
We have not seen. What are you talking about? Cracker?
We've all seen it, dude. Dude, last night in a dream, I saw the whole movie.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Which you're lucky. I'm seeing it Friday, and so is Caleb. Caleb's seeing it after me, though.
Work. So
I'm seeing it.
I really hope that dude didn't actually spoil it for me on that in the comments.
I hope he did.
Chase. With the hat and everything.
Idiot. Oh my gosh. Look, I really enjoyed this. This was really cool just talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm going to spoil it both for both of you.
Yeah. We're not.
No, please don't.
We're not.
Yeah,
at
please
like 1 a.m.
I'm honestly, if I get a message at 1 a.m., I'm just blocking you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm just blocking you.
Insta block.
Until the movie's over. Until I get done seeing the movie, and then I'm good.
That happened to me for The Force Awakens.
Seriously? How'd that go?
I hated my best friend forever.
What happened?
He texted me, he was like, Han dies. And we saw each other at the movie theater. He was coming out, and I was going in. He was like, dude, don't look at your phone. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And he was like, Han dies. And I was like,
I see.
I was watching
Yes.
Skyfall, the James Bond movie. I was getting super into it. Andrew, the guy I'm going to see Infinity War with, he leans over and he goes, "So yeah, M dies at the end of this movie." And I was like, "Why would you tell me that?"
I can see Andrew doing that.
He didn't mean it. Like he was like, "You didn't see this? You haven't seen this movie?" It was like, I told you I haven't seen the movie. I made him think that Captain America died in Age of Ultron though because of that. Give me an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And now, if he dies in Infinity War, he's cutting his beard.
Yes, my friend Andrew said that if Captain America dies in Infinity War, he's shaving his beard.
So fingers crossed.
Wait a minute,
Honestly,
the movie's
that's
not
very
even out.
bad
How
on
would
his
that
end.
guy even spoil it for me? It's not even out yet.
They just had the
Exactly.
premiere for it last night
Yeah, but
or
I
tonight.
doubt that
Or
gentleman
yesterday.
to the premiere.
I don't remember.
You never know. It's a crazy world.
If you don't know,
Just found out my birthday was the day I was born. Life is crazy. All right, guys. On that note, Caleb, go ahead and tell them your social medias, man.
Social medias. Instagram is Caleb, by the way, just because, and that's all I use, and that's it. It's Instagram.
You don't want people following your story on Snapchat.
I don't hardly use it for anything. All I do is just text people on there.
That's fair.
So,
boom.
Well, hey, I mean, you can find me at Captain JSSG on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Chase, go ahead.
nice. Chase is like, I'm a model. I have too many followers.
You already know who it is. All right. It's Dat Boyd 420.
I thought he was gonna go somewhere completely different with that. Like, it's your boy, and then what comes next.
All right. Only Jesus.
Okay. The good podcast, boys.
Medias. Chase,
What?
Chase, go for it.
social medias, tell them.
Oh, just type my name in Google. You got
He
it.
doesn't know it. He's a dummy.
It's different.
It's different.
Probably Chase.Galleon. I can't help it. I think I changed it to Chase.Galleon on everything.
I hope
And
you
then
did.
like Galleon.Chase on Twitter.
All right, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was really awesome, and for everyone that tuned in and was talking along with us, thank you. Unless you spoiled it, and then you're a garbage human being. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoyed it, freaking subscribe and all that crap.
That's
Do
the
it.
thing.
We'll be back again with something else, and we'll probably make a podcast talking about the Infinity War movie once we've all seen it. Caleb, you're more than welcome to join us with more stuff because this was fun.
I will certainly do that. I'll take you up on that offer.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye. No one else is saying bye. I wanted you to say bye.
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 Bye. Dab.